can enjoy a 30-day money-back guarantee, just one P&P charge no matter how many times you order in a day, and a free telephone number for hassle-free shopping. Gem buying made simple.
I have got some very exciting news. And who are you, I hear you ask? I'm Ben Gibbs. I've been a part of the Gemporia family for nearly 15 years now. I've worked across every channel in every role, pretty much. And now it's my absolute pleasure to share with you the fact that from January I'm going to be joining you on Gemcollector as your brand new presenter. I'm looking forward to getting to know each and every one of you. I'm looking forward to learning from all of our wonderful gem collectors out there, but mostly, you could argue, I'm looking forward to finally completing my Tweezer 101 training workshop. Speaking of which, I should probably get back to it. I will see each and every one of you in January.
Christmas video, see one, take one.
The executives of the Gemporia partnership are putting their heads together to create the perfect Christmas video.
So I've got an idea. Let's host Christmas here.
Here? As in at the studios?
How are we going to manage all that?
With some Christmas magic, of course.
This year, Christmas is happening at ours, and you're invited. From all of us to all of you. From behind the scenes to your screens. The Christmas elves have been working hard behind the scenes to bring festive joy.
Okay, so this is starting to look good. But what about fairy lights? Snow machine, some nibbles on the table. And we need messages from the presenters.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Well, this certainly looks like Christmas.
And we get to share it with them.
Wait, look, it's snowing.
Happy Christmas from your Gemporia partnership family. Join us here this year for Christmas.
It's where the world of gemstone collecting comes to life. Whether you're just starting out or you're already passionate about this rewarding hobby, we're here to inspire and guide you.
Our channel offers an incredible variety of gemstones from around the globe. From timeless classics like rubies and emeralds to rare and exotic gemstones, there's always something to spark your interest.
More than just a showcase, we aim to educate you by providing so much more insight into each gemstone's origin, history, and unique characteristics, making it easy to grow your knowledge and appreciation for this extraordinary hobby.
Gemcollector helps you build your collection and connect with a vibrant community of gemstone enthusiasts.
Go over to our website or download the Gemporia app to discover how rewarding gemstone collecting can be here with us at Gemcollector.
I have got some very exciting news. And who are you, I hear you ask? I'm Ben Gibbs. I've been a part of the Gemporia family for nearly 15 years now. I've worked across every channel in every role, pretty much. And now it's my absolute pleasure to share with you the fact that from January I'm going to be joining you on Gemcollector as your brand new presenter. I'm looking forward to getting to know each and every one of you. I'm looking forward to learning from all of our wonderful gem collectors out there, but mostly, you could argue, I'm looking forward to finally completing my Tweezer 101 training workshop. Speaking of which, I should probably get back to it. I will see each and every one of you in January.
At
At Gemcollector, we make expanding your jewellery collection both exciting and risk-free. Here's how. In our reverse auctions, the price drops as you watch. Call or bid online to secure your piece. And know that no matter when you bid, you'll get the final low price. We even combine your orders with one simple delivery charge per day, and it's all backed by our 30-day money-back guarantee. So you can enjoy your gem collecting hobby hassle-free.
Boxing Day, it's going to be big. It's going to be mega. The sales are absolutely ridiculous and definitely unmissable. So I'm hoping you're going to join me in your pyjamas with lots of leftover yummy food, and you're going to grab yourself some of those really special Boxing Day treats.
At Gemcollector, we take pride in bringing you only genuine gemstones sourced from around the world. Every gemstone you purchase comes with an authenticity card, giving you complete confidence in its quality and origin. Shop with peace of mind, know you're getting a true piece of nature's beauty.
We're pleased to announce that Gemcollector will be live between 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. This new daily schedule will provide fans with more opportunities to enjoy the excitement of our live shows across all of our platforms. We look forward to bringing you even more amazing deals and great products between 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. on Gemcollector.
There we go, yippee, we're back. Thank you so much for your patience. Once again, hello, how the devil are we? We're going to jump straight back in here. We have got so much to be enjoyed here today, so much to be enjoyed. It is, of course, Christmas. It is officially Christmas. Christmas Eve is tomorrow for some of you. I know not everybody celebrates Christmas, but it's still a lovely time of year where everyone's in those festivities. There's lots of busyness going on. Maybe get a little bit of extra time to spend some time with your loved ones, or doing something that you really, really enjoy and treating yourself. And I have got for you, obviously, so many treasures across Gemcollector on a standard day anyway. But this, once again, as you already know, is an under £30 savvy collection of Christmas crackers. So as always, you can request away with me. Send in your messages live to the studio via gemcollector.com, gemporia.com, the free phone number. Well, there's loads of ways that you can get into the studio and have a rummage through these pieces so that I can bring them on for you. But today is our last day until I return on Boxing Day. So if you love your Gemcollector fix and you tune in on a regular occasion, you tune in every day, please do be aware that we are off air tomorrow and Christmas Day. So it's just for 2 days, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. But when I return, Boxing Day itself, as you can imagine, it's going to be a wild sale. It's going to be a show you do not want to miss on Boxing Day. It's also a pyjama party. Don't know if I mentioned that. It's a pyjama party, so I'm going to be here in my pyjamas. I'm going to assume that you guys are going to be at home all snuggled up in your pyjamas eating your Christmas leftovers. We're going to be doing maybe a little bit of fun, a little bit of maybe guess the gem, a few games and a few prizes and giveaways as well. So it's definitely Boxing Day, one to be tuning in for. But of course, look at this selection. If everything's under £30, you can check out straight away with confidence, knowing exactly the kind of deals that they're going to be. And then when you look at the start prices, I mean, we've got pieces in this hour starting at £500, £600, £800, and yet it has to go under 30, guaranteed. Samantha and Shropshire, lovely to see you. We've also got Trevor, says, good afternoon, Santa Baby and Phila Jerry's. Good afternoon, sir. How's Ange doing today? Is she feeling okay? I'm hoping she's on the mend. Merry Christmas, Emily. Can I see 21? Hello, Tracy. Hello, lovely to see your name. Danny's also joined us, says, just wanted to wish you and your family a Merry Christmas and to thank you for getting me through another year. It's not been a good year for me health-wise, and if it wasn't for you and Gemcollector, I probably wouldn't be here now. Oh, bless you. Thank you so much, and you're one very special and lovely lady. Danny, you make me sound like some sort of magician. Honestly, this is simply my absolute honour and my pleasure to be here hosting Gemcollector, enjoying my own passion and having individuals like you, creating that friendship, creating that community, and being able to give each other that company. So I really appreciate that message, but big Merry Christmas to you as well, my darling. And it's always wonderful having you part of our fantastic family here. Jumping in, our first, the next message, should I say, Samantha was, Samantha, lovely choice. This is a Chinese agate, and we've got to think, okay, agate, normally a delicate hue of a colour, maybe a baby, anything from white to baby silvers, maybe baby pinks or baby blues. This Chinese material is world class, isn't it? Because this material is completely out of the ordinary in intensity of colour, the colour itself being this fantastic feisty orange and red, and then really, really strong. It's not delicate, it's not dull like we would normally expect. So as you can imagine, this particular material, that again is natural agate, very highly prized indeed. This particular one then carved into a lovely Buddha as well for you, and available, just only a couple of these left. It's got to go under 30, as we know, for our Christmas crackers. Oh, it's going to go into 30. Do you know what? It's actually going to go even lower than that. Even lower than that. This piece is now, for your Christmas crackers clearance, under £30. This is now £14.99 here today. If you want some juicy, genuine gemstones and you want yourself some beautiful bargains in the last show before Christmas, this is it today. This is your chance. And anything that you choose in this hour, regardless of how highly valued it is, regardless of how rare it is, it has to go under 30. Or using this one as an example, it's not just going to go under 30, but some of these pieces might go even lower, as you can see here, even lower. $14.99 all in to get this very piece home. Good luck to you. There's just a couple of those left and available here today. Thank you, my lovely. Also, a good day to Caroline in Yorkshire. Thank you for joining us. She says, thank you so much, Caroline. And then she always puts Kifax. I've got to go there. I'm determined now you've taught me about it. Right, 17, though, on and gone. And then 21 for our Tracy was the next message. So 21, this is that fabulous box set of your pyrite. It is the only box left, though, actually. I will say, Tracy, it is the only box left of this particular auction, but also of all pyrite in the entire vault. Like, there's nothing left. They've all completely sold out. This was a fabulous box set. We had a couple of them in quantity originally. I actually featured this in a golden hour a couple of days ago, and that's when majority of the remaining stock completely went. So one box remains. It's this very box. And, well, you can see from there, they're rather juicy size, aren't they? They're chunky, genuine gemstones, and they look like gold. Many people often confuse this gemstone for being actual gold, but in fact, it is a stone. It is a genuine mineral. So it's formed within the earth with a crystal structure, which is actually the same crystal structure as a diamond. So it's an isometric cubic crystal structure, but it has lots and lots of iron as one of the many recipes in its ingredients. And it's that iron intensity, that real saturation of a lot of iron, that not only creates this metallic, lustrous look, which is why people confuse it for being gold, but it also makes it slightly magnetic as well, which is quite cool. Two stones, of course, in this fantastic box for you. Both stones 14 millimetres in the triangle brilliant cut, totalling 32 carats. And for the last chance, the very last box, this is again down under 30 with change. I'm going to give you change wherever I can, don't you worry. She's got it. Tracy's got it. It is from Yorkshire. Well done, my lovely. Well done. Keep those requests coming in. You send in messages to me here in the studio with the numbers you want to see, and then I see your message and I bring on those pieces. That is the way that this channel works. You conduct it from home. You're in charge. You let me know where I'm going next. As well as the messages of numbers, you can, of course, send in any hellos, you can send in any jokes, you can send in any tales of your day, you can send in any questions or anything I can assist you with whatsoever here at Gem Collector. From 21... Our lovely Trevor says, she's very croaky. Sadly, only the start of what she has. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Please, honestly, please send her all of our love from myself and all of Gem Collector, Trevor. Trevor's also said, you're like Mary Poppins. You're the spoonful of sugar that makes us all feel better. Oh, my gosh, what a compliment. What a compliment. Hang on, let me reframe that. Can I just... Sorry, I'm that happy about that message. I'm going to take a picture of it, and I'm going to send it to my mum. A spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. Medicine go down. I love that. Oh, that's genuinely, that's made my day, Trevor. Thank you. Right, Carol Ann in Kipax. She says, hi, Emily, number 31, please. Number 31 is the Congo Bullseye Malachite. Ooh, I've been a bit naughty sneaking this in here. I have been a bit naughty because I believe it's... Let me think about this. I'm thinking... I'm sure it's maybe New Year's Eve. I've got a really exciting premiere launch of some new pieces of malachite. Some, like, you know, outstanding pieces of malachite, some carved pieces, and like big, you know, museum specimens, right? And so all the malachite was supposed to be reserved to kind of go with those launches on New Year's Eve, and I've been a bit naughty because I've snuck this in. But it's all for your benefit, of course. It is all for your benefit. So this, to be fair, there's only 2 of them left. There's literally just the 2 chances remaining. They are 31.5 carats, completely natural malachite, obviously world-famous material, isn't it, for its very distinct appearance, its striking, beautiful greens, and then those bands, those patterns of contrasting greens as well. World famous in the gemstone world. It's one of the highest valued opaque gemstones that exists, and it is, I mean, it's that standout, it's that unique, it's that distinguished from other gems. It has been recognised and been invested in by some of the biggest designers in the world, Louis Vuitton and Van Cleef & Arpels, for example. And yet you can get it here with me far more affordably as a lovely loose gemstone, big old size, certification included, and under £30, but I've still gone lower. So it's now $19.99 for you instead here at number 31 for the last 2 pieces. As requested by Caroline, thank you. Gabrielle Iveresi, hello, Merry Christmas to you all. Can you show 42, says Gabrielle. 42, oh yes. The sapphire, nice choice, very, very nice choice. So from 31 to 42, come to me. This is a fairly newbie, actually, in the vault here at Gemcollector. 38 points. The colour, you are going to be so impressed by this. We know that red is one of the rarest colours on planet Earth for Mother Nature to produce, don't we? We know that red is rare. Red equals money, as Toby always says. Red is the number 1 most kind of looked for colour by miners and by connoisseurs and collectors because it is so rare, so striking, and also, of course, holds very, 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 very high value. This is pure red with those flashes of feisty, sparking fire orange, and it's the Madagascar material. So it's a world-famous location known for actually some of the best pink sapphires that exist. But if you think pink sapphires, they get their colour from chromium. So if it's a pure sapphire, it would be white. A little bit of chromium would be a baby pink. A little bit more chromium would be a stronger pink. And the more chromium that gets into it, the stronger and stronger it becomes until it turns pure red. So this is the top tier, really distinguished material. And the clarity is fantastic as well, isn't it? SI graded in your clarity. And here today is your Christmas crackers for our last show before Christmas itself. I will return with you on Boxing Day, but for today, the last show, for a couple of days, I want to really spread that Christmas joy in the best way that I can, in the best way that I have the powers to do, which, of course, here on Gemcollector means I'm basically taking all these gemstones down to the most ridiculous prices that you can possibly dream of. This one, £22.99 all in, at number 42. 1 chance only available, though. Requested by Gabrielle, thank you. Trevor says these are stunning with their clarity. They really are, aren't they, Trev? Thank you. Any chance of some SI-graded green sapphires? Trevor, do you think I'm a magician, Trevor? I hope we actually can do that. I'm really hoping that we can. I'm really, really, really hoping that we can. Is my bow falling out of my hair? What's going on here? Sorry, guys, bear with. I'm having a situation. It's falling out, man. I was wondering what was going on. I was thinking something's hitting the side of my head. My bow fell out. My bow fell out. I'll have to redo it later. Shall I put it there? I feel like I should put it there. What do you reckon? Is that a bit too much? Is that a bit too much? I think I should. Can you vote for me? Can you message in and just say here or not here? And then I will do it. I feel like I look like a present. Right, we have... Oh, hang on, bear with me. Let me just make a little note of the SI Green sapphires for Trev, because I can, by all means, mention that to our lovely Claire. OK, 42 is on the screen. John in Angus is here. How's the signal for you today, John? How's the signal for you today? Fingers crossed it's going to hold out so you can get yourself some gorgeous Christmas treats. And John, I just want to say while I get the chance, Merry Christmas, my darling. Sending all the love to you. Right, 38 is John's first request. OK, so if that was 41... No, that was 42, wasn't it? And then 38. Oh, it's a beast. A snakeskin jasper. Australian... Oh, this material... Have you seen this before? Bear in mind, jasper's known as an opaque stone. You've got the chalcedony, which is the mother. Then you have agate, which is like chalcedony, but with pattern. And then you have jasper, which is chalcedony, but it's always opaque with then sometimes pattern. This is kind of, wow, it didn't get the message, basically. It didn't get the message. It's gone up in the world because it's got the opaque character. It's got the striking colour that we love from our jasper as well. But then, if I get my little torch out on the go, look at this. Have you ever seen jasper that has actual veins of translucency within it? I've never seen a jasper that has this. So you could call this technically an agate as well as a jasper. Very out of the ordinary to see material like this with that beautiful vein of translucency. That's really, really impressive. Understandably, there is only, of course, one available. And this is the very one in question, £29.99. That's actually the lowest price ever, I will say. That is the lowest price ever. Sorry, that I make noises sometimes and then I realise I'm making them after the fact. Not supposed to be doing this, but it's Christmas. It is Christmas, so I'm going to do it wherever I can. I'm absolutely going to do it for you. £24.99 going lower here today. Great choice there. Great choice there from our lovely gentleman, John. Thank you, sir. Number 38. 41 was then also your next choice, a Paraiba agate. The signal's hit and miss here, but I will keep refreshing. Thank you. You're such a patient man. Thank you, John. I do appreciate that. I really do. OK, so if I swap that over then, so 38 was there. Paraiba agate. This is also only one available. And I have it with that. Yes, the Paraiba colour. That wow factor Paraiba colour from the distinguished provenance of the Brazilian Paraiba tourmaline originally. This is then the agate that's held that same hue. Wow factor, as you can imagine, and $9.99 for you today for this one. Under £10, but the only one available, so good luck there. That's 41, and then 46. Oh, I'm so glad that you've spotted this, John. I knew this was... There's certain collectors I just know I can rely on them to spot certain fantastic pieces. So the Angelite, you know, this is actually new here at Gemcollector, and it's one of those stones that is super, super rare and difficult to get hold of. And so we had this brand new parcel. Guess how many stones are in the parcel? 3 one-of-a-kinds. That was all we had. All we had. So this is one of those 3. And now they've sold out, completely gone out the door. $19.99. I'd already dropped that one. Well done again to our gentleman, John. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you. Right, from 46... I mean, it's all going on in this hour. Request away, by all means. Right the way back up top, serious high value across the board. Really, really, really serious high value. The natural Maui kunzite, for example. I mean, think about it. Again, we're in an under £30 hour. So everything in this hour has to go under 30. Everything. But what's that start price? £868. Now, these are recommended retail valuations given to us by external sources. They're external valuers to make it fair, to make it, you know, completely transparent across the board. When we bring on our auctions and we start those graphics, these aren't just random numbers that we've made up. This is an industry that is priced per carat. So if something is, let's say something is £57 per carat, then that particular gemstone is 2.72 carats. You have to do those exact exact calculations and times it together to end up with then the actual expected price for it. So that's why you end up getting random numbers like this. And these are calculated by external sources who know their stuff and following the prices in the trade. So 868 is what you'd expect for something like this. And then I bring it in, 4.42 carats. I can't believe it's natural as well. That's not normal, is it, for a kunzite? They're always irradiated. Totally accepted to be irradiated. And it's in and under £30 an hour. I know. Maui material, the Afghanistan legend, known as the #1 deposit on planet Earth for kunzite. And this very piece, certified for free, as all of our stones are, natural in its luscious Candifloss pink colour. She's going to glow even in the darkness because she has that fantastic phosphorescent talent, so she's able to absorb light but also retain it. And with 2 only left in the world, you know exactly what I'm going to do. Actually, do you? Because even I wasn't expecting that. $29.99 is what I was expecting. $19.99 is what I've actually ended up doing. There are 2 available. Both of them do actually match each other as well, with 10 by 8 mil as your measurement. If you're thinking, oh, I want both of them actually, because it could be one for me, one for a loved one. It could be both stones maybe coordinated, a pendant and a ring, a pair of earrings and so on. So many wonderful opportunities at bargain prices in our last show before Christmas. This one again, #3 is where you'll find it. John says, thanks, Emily. I'm only getting a few seconds at a time, though, but I got what I was after. A way to have some homemade Stilton and broccoli soup. Ooh, I've got a bit of a peculiar love for broccoli. I know that it's slightly odd, but I really do like broccoli. I've always been a big fan. Stilton and broccoli soup. I hope he's got crusty bread and butter as well to dip in it. Enjoy, my lovely Charlotte. Again, Merry Christmas. Hopefully you can hear me. Inclusions, as always, Becky. Inclusions, my lovely. They are completely standard jardins, like with your emeralds, like with every gemstone you can imagine. This piece again, #3 on your screen. #4, right next door. A firm favourite with many gemstone professionals. This is an Oregon sunstone, and in the world of sunstones, it is the top tier material. It's like getting a diamond from Argyle. It's like getting a sapphire from Ceylon or from Kashmir, a ruby from Burma. This is a sunstone from Oregon, the best in the world, the finest in the world, because of its extreme location, being surrounded by volcanoes. It's formed under a greater heat, under greater pressure, and therefore ended up forming with far greater quality, as you can see here. This one, you'd refer to this in the trade as a watermelon sunstone, because you can see we've got lots of different colours. Sunstone is a material of feldspar that's filled with copper, so yes, we'd expect some sort of champagne into the copper oranges as colour, but when they start to oxidise, you can then start to see some pinks and some greens and blues, and that's when it's called the watermelon, which is what we've got here. Just 3 only of this one left. 3 chances in the world. And here today, yes, it's going under 30. Still got a chunk of change for you to take off, though, at £19.99 for this beauty. There are 3 available, and they're all 8 by 6 millimetres, and they will be some of the brightest, sparkliest treasures that you can dream of. It's amazing to think this is the same as labradorite. Labradorite. Technically the same stone. It's extraordinary, isn't it? We'd never expect clarity like this. So very impressive indeed. This one again, #4 here today. We're going to go to our star buy very shortly at #1, the quartzite jade. Very exciting stuff there. But first, I've got a super savvy steel box set. A box set. Now again, in reality, genuine gemstones, you'd never expect any genuine gemstones. If they're real, like these pieces are, we're accredited with the British Jewellery Association. All of the, everything is officially confirmed by the gemologists, the labs, everything's certified. So you know this is all the real stuff. In reality, when would you expect to be able to get a genuine gemstone for £30? Because that's everything in this hour. And then in this example, I'm also bringing you a box set. So you're going to get not one stone, you're going to get multiple stones for under £30, okay? And they are Moroccan amethysts. These are the rarest amethysts on planet Earth. All amethysts, apart from Moroccan, form as we would expect in a geode, in these big veins in the earth. It's almost like, imagine giant roots of a tree, okay? These humongous, elongated veins in the earth. They are big, big, big geodes, and they are filled to the brim with all sorts of crystals of quartz, and if you're lucky, it would be an amethyst. That's already really special because amethyst, in general, being the purple version of quartz, is the rarest colour. But then out of the amethysts, this is the rarest origin because it doesn't form in a geode. It forms loose in the earth in individual terminated crystals, right? So instead of trying to dig the earth and search for something that is a huge vein, you could be talking like 5 meters in size. Instead, in Morocco, they're searching for something that's about 1 centimetre in size. Far different, as you can imagine. So it is the rarest, but my goodness me, all that hard work is worth it because you end up with this glorious quality of material. The purple is proper vivid, isn't it? I mean, this isn't a dull purple, this isn't a lacking purple, this isn't a pale purple. This is warm, vibrant, beautiful purple. Exactly what we want from an amethyst, of course. And it is natural. It hasn't been heated like all amethysts are expected to. Totally natural, fantastic clarity. And those little pink flashes, can you see them? The little pink flashes are very much unique to the Moroccan material as well. Other locations might show you a blue flash. This pink flash comes from Morocco because it also contains hematite as an additional element of power as well. The whole lot, so bear in mind we're getting 6 stones in one go. All 6 of them are 10 mil tall by 5 mil wide in their lovely measurement. They average a full carat each, by the way, so 5.3 is minimum, but they actually go up to 6.7 carats in this box. So on the average, they're 1 carat per stone, 6 carats together. And the whole lot, it's just wild, I know. It is absolutely wild. In this Christmas cracker clearance sale, the last show before Christmas Day, you can get this. Yes, under 30. I've even gone under 20 for you. I've even gone under 20 for you. And then I've even gone lower to £14.99 here today, £7.49 on a 2-way split pay. What is going on? For 6 genuine gemstones of quality, for 6 genuine amethysts of absolute rarity, we're talking the creme de la creme, we're talking beautiful colour and translucency, and the whole lot, £14.99 here for you today. That is number 5 on your screen. Now, I've had a little, I've had a little message about the feed. I'm just going to double check if that's also our end. If you are experiencing any buffering or any problems with the feed, please do let me know. Let me have a little look here. Bear with. Okay, so from what I can see, everything seems okay on the app. But as always, I really do appreciate you guys with the communication. If you are experiencing any issues, if you could message me in and let me know, is it on the web, is it on the app, and so on. I think Facebook might be a little bit delayed on the stream as well, but everything else looks all gravy this end. Hello to Connie. How are you doing today, Connie? Lovely to see you. Connie says number 31, please. Okay, number 31 is coming in for you. This is our malachite. I've just got 2 left now, Connie. They're running out. I will say they are running out. Malachite, the legendary gemstone, one of the most expensive opaque stones in the world, and a stone that is used by some of the biggest designers on the planet. As you know, Connie, you're in New York, aren't you, Connie? Yeah, so you definitely know. You definitely know the biggest designers. Even the fashion world is using malachite as an inspiration for their fabric as well. $19.99 to get yourself this legendary piece. Just 2 available left before they're sold out, though, here at number 31. Good luck to you. Trevor! Stop it, Trevor! He's so funny. He's just messaging saying, gravy. Come on then, guys. What's your favourite thing to eat over the Christmas period? What's your favourite thing? I could say, what's your favourite part of Christmas dinner? But we all have different Christmas dinners, don't we? I know people that go out for a curry on Christmas Day. I know some people that might have seafood on Christmas Day. I know some people that obviously have the traditional turkey and all the trimmings. What's your favourite thing to munch on over the Christmas period? Whether it's for your part of your Christmas dinner, whether it's just something else that you look forward to. Maybe it's, I don't know, like a late night glass of sherry, mulled wine, or mince pie, or something like that. What is your favourite thing, or one of your favourite things over the Christmas period that you like to have a little nibble on? Because there's lots of yummy things, isn't there? Lots of yummy things. Or do you have a tradition with these things as well? I know Karen Ann is a superstar with making her Christmas cakes. She starts making them in January, I think, for the following year. Right, we have on the screen, of course, number 31 for our Connie here today. From 31, number 15 is loading in. Number 15, oh yes, the ginormous aquamarine, this. Ginormous aquamarine. So this is a Madagascar material, as a calibrated 9mm, so perfect for jewellery makers as well. And look at it. It's glowing, isn't it? And what impresses me about this is that slightly darker intensity of colour. Because as much as aquamarine are famous for their lovely baby sky blue, this is just taking it a few notches darker in tone than what we would traditionally expect to see. And it hasn't been irradiated, which is impressive, because that's a standard thing. This giant stone here, number 15, there's just 2 available, 2 remaining pieces. And again, it's got to go down to under 30. Not stopping there, though, am I? No, not stopping there. £9.99 for these. £9.99 to get one or both. Here today at number 15. Danny. He says, I see Gemcollector has a new presenter starting in January. I hope this doesn't mean that you're leaving. No, Danny, they'd have to. The only way I would ever leave is if they drag me out by my ankles, kicking and screaming. I would literally move in if I could, Danny. Like, seriously, there's no way that I'm leaving. The new presenter, as you know, Danny, so we had our lovely Alex Mackay over the years. We've had Jim Bruman, and we've had many wonderful people that have kind of stepped in, covering the other side where Jim used to be. But we need a permanent position, as you can imagine, on the days where I'm off. So it'd basically just be another version of me. So it'll be me and one other individual. The wonderful Ben is joining the team. I'm very, very excited about Ben joining Gemcollector, because he's a legend. He's a cool guy, brilliant guy, very, very intelligent and talented as well. So it's going to be super exciting to welcome him to the team. Right, number 15 on the screen. Number 40 is coming up next. Number 40, more blues here for us. Oh, my word, this is big. 2.3 carats. Wow, that looks like a tanzanite, doesn't it? 2.3 carats for an iolite as well is very large. This stone, I can't get over this. It's one of those stones, very, very similar kind of desire in, you know how the Nilamani was discovered and it rocketed to fame and desire because everyone was like, oh my goodness. Firstly, it's a beautiful stone. Secondly, it's a very rare version of kyanite. But thirdly, it looks like another gemstone, which is millions of dollars, which is the Kashmir Blue Sapphire. This, similar situation. It's a genuine gemstone, mined out of the earth, and it has the same appearance of other gemstones that are very, very rare, very, very expensive, and delivering it to us naturally, whereas those expensive ones, or more expensive, should I say, those ones usually have to have treatment. So it's one of those pieces that it's kind of like the underlying secret treasure. Most people don't know about it because it is so rare. This one, again, number 40, is one of the biggest pieces that we have in our vault. And with the Christmas cracker clearance, I'm taking it down to $9.99 for you today, but there is only one, so I will say good luck to you. Trevor says, wild horses couldn't drag you out. He's right, he's right. It would probably be like a distraction method, I reckon, to get me out the building. There's no point trying to drag me out because it's not going to work. You'd have to get like loads of sparkly gemstones and be like, ooh, in front of me. Cool, come this way. Come this way. And just have, you know, some sort of weird trance of distractions. And then I'd walk out the door and then I'd realise what was going on and I'd run straight back in. It'd be fun. It'd be fun. Right, number 40 on the screen. Number 37 is next. Number 37 is our, the orchid lepidolite. Colombian as well. Orchid lepidolite, striking magenta. I'm obsessed with this colour. We know purple is rare, we know pink is rare, but how about that combination with this lovely raspberry warmth to it as well? And all the way from Colombia, this material is natural lepidolite, which, as you can imagine, very impressive. If you've seen lepidolite before, it's normally baby lavender, like delicate white and baby lavender opaque. This isn't opaque, firstly, and the colour is a million miles more intense. Today, number 37, last two only in the world. Last two pieces. £12.99 for you. Good luck indeed. Number 27 is then coming up next. 27, the labradorite. Oh, what a beauty. Hand-carved labradorite. It's carved into, I would say that's a poppy. I'm not an expert in flowers. So if someone who actually knows more than me, if you think it's a different type of flower, please do let me know. But I'm feeling poppy as I look at this, and striking electric labradorescence coming out of it as well, which we always want. Hand carved, hand polished, and just 3 available in the world for you of this fantastic design. Still going to go lower as well. £19.99 here today, and number 27. Trevor says they would make you wear a hat that has a stick attached with chocolate dangling from it. Trevor, he's not wrong. This is the thing. He's really not wrong. Oh dear. Right, 27. Shall we go up top? Number 1. Can you believe I put this in this hour? Can you believe it? Jade. Known to be one of the rarest stones on planet Earth. Naturally formed, veined within. A beautiful crystal of quartz. The patterns in this are stunning. I don't know if the camera's going to pick this up. I might need to put my light behind it. And then it's been carved. There is a pre-drilled hole at the top there, by the way, if you wanted to add a bail to this and easily wear it as a pendant. But it's been carved into this gorgeous leaf design and polished to perfection as well. This, as I'm sure everyone is very much aware, is definitely one of those stones that should not be in this hour. 87.6 carats, completely natural. 44.5 millimetres in height. and a true celebration of Mother Nature's finest. We know what I'm going to do. But I cannot stress to you enough that this is not ever something that would even happen here at Gemporia. The height of value, the depth of history that comes with jade, the importance and significance within cultures across the world. A stone used as the highest extent of currency, a stone that would represent the highest status of individuals of royalty. And you can get this giant specimen, this crossbreed, this natural combination of both jade and quartzite, master carved, and you can get it as our last show before Christmas for £19.99 here today. It just goes to show how expensive this should be, because it's automatically coming with a 3-way split pay as well, which is not supposed to be there. We only, our system and our algorithm and all the kind of like the technical side of the graphics, it will only apply split pay to any auction that is supposed to be over a certain price, and then split pay comes in, and obviously this is one of them. Even though I have taken it to £19.99, the split pay is still available for you there as well, my lovelies. I'm just going to quickly zoom out and show you this. Oh, if I turn my torch on. With that translucency. And those gorgeous, really, really gorgeous, striking green veins. So you've got silver jade, apple green jade, pure white jade, and quartz all together in this very piece. Here at number 1 for you today. As our star by opportunity. Good luck indeed. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Where's that gone? Ooh, bear with me. 1 second. Excusez-moi. S'il vous plaît. Move my bottom out the way. Is that the right one? There we go. Okay. So what are your favourite things to look forward to for Christmas then? Favourite munchy things, favourite delicious things? I want to hear. I want to be inspired with all of your tastes as to what you look forward to over the Christmas period to have a little nibble on. That's what I want to hear about, guys. That's what I want to know. I am a massive food lover, and I know I'm not the only one. Massive, massive food lover, and obviously at Christmas, it's the time where a lot of us, even if we're being maybe some of us being a little bit sensible throughout the year, this is a time where you can kind of go, do you know what? It's Christmas. I deserve a treat. I'm going to have that pie. I'm going to have that bit of chocolate cake. I'm going to have that cheesecake or the cheese boards. The cheese boards. I've got that much cheese in my fridge at the moment. You wouldn't believe it, honestly. I have got so much cheese in my fridge. Cheese and grapes and crackers and piccolini tomatoes. It's just full. It's just a lot of cheese. Trevor says roast spuds and parsnips cooked in duck fat. With a little bit of a crispiness on the outside and a fluffiness in the centre. Trevor. He knows how to live, guys. He fully knows how to live. Parsnips, I think, for me. That's it. Parsnips, Yorkshire puddings, and my mum's gravy. That's what I need in my life. And I'd have that all year round, to be fair. Right. We are here at number 1 as we speak. Number 45 is where we're going to go to next. I've just realised we've only got about 7 minutes left of this hour. So please do be aware this, or the way that Gemcollector is across the board for our 4 hours that we're live here every day. It's a 60-minute window per themed hour. And so we start at 1 o'clock. As soon as it hits 2 o'clock, all of this selection of your under £30 will disappear. All of the prices that I've taken them down to will also disappear. So they're only available for you to purchase and check out within that 60 minutes, and then we will roll over to another selection of treasure for you. Please don't worry in terms of checking out. You can check out as many times as you like throughout the day. You can literally check out 50 times, and all of those individual purchases throughout the day at midnight, they then all get added together and popped onto just one nice big order with only one P&P for you as well. So it means that you're not missing out in any of the individual hours. Number 45 is what I've got on my finger, by the way. This is your lapis lazuli, another real iconic gemstone of history. 1.9 carats in the round cabochon with striking colour as well. These are always usually dyed, aren't they? Always usually dyed. You're actually able to get natural material, and you're getting it for £5.99 only. £5.99 only here at number 45. Good luck. Number 18 is coming in. The Larimar, the Stone of the Caribbean. Oh, and she certainly isn't she? Do you know what? This one's got incredible intensity. They're normally far more delicate with I would say, a host of white and then some lovely veins of baby blue. This has got green starting to form. It's that intense, isn't it? A very large piece as well, 6.5 carats minimum. And yours today in this under £30. Well, it's... Oh, OK. I've gone a little bit too far there. £7.99. £7.99, number 18. Just 3 left, though, I will say. Just 3 chances remaining for you on your screen. Good luck on that one. So 18 on and gone. And number 13, a ruby. Royalty of your ruby. And how romantic is this? The passion. We all very much adore rubies for their royalty, for their high-level precious status, one of the top foremost, extraordinarily world-class and invested in gemstones in history. And they're known for, again, passion, known to represent love as well. And so perfect to be cut into this heart for you today. Averaging over 2 carats, and we've only got 2 left, actually. Yeah, there's only 2 left. Goodness me. Right, in that case, then, clearance. Christmas clearance, $19.99. Why not? It's Christmas. And we are off air tomorrow if you're just tuning in. Lovely to have you with us today. This is our last show until Boxing Day. So we're just off air for 2 days, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And then when I return with you on Boxing Day, oh boy, we're having a pyjama party. I hope you can join me in your pyjamas with all your Christmas leftovers. And we're having a really, really fun pyjama party day where there's going to be the whole day is sale. Every single hour is going to be sale, but we're going to be doing a couple of fun quizzes and some prizes and giveaways will be included in the show as well, so hopefully you can join me on Boxing Day. Right now, though, for the last show before Boxing Day, we're at number 13, £19.99. We have number 16 coming in, this ginormous wonder of your rutilated cat's eye quartz. Look at that. Wow. It's like electricity, isn't it? Each one of those individual needles is a single crystal of rutile. So hundreds of crystals of rutile have grown within this piece. 15 millimetres in your diameter and £19.99 here at number 16. Thank you. Trevor, how are you watching, my lovely? How are you watching? Is it the web or the app? And if it's the web, is it gc.com or is it thegems.com? Right, number 20. I'm just going to squeeze in before all of these disappear. this. Woo! Over 3 carats of purple beauty. Purple passion, the Moroccan. The rarest individual amethyst deposit in the world. And this giant specimen in the sale for you here today, £14.99 at number 20. Here she is, Karen Ann. I was talking about you and your Christmas cakes earlier. She says, "Hi, Millie, just finished my morning shift. I will be home in a few minutes and I'll see you on the other side of the break." Oh, thank you, gorgeous. I look forward to it. She's a superstar, Karen Ann. And again, the Christmas cakes. She's the lady that basically gives me a little bit of a nudge of, Emily, you need to start preparing for Christmas. I don't know what I'd do without her. Right, number 20 on your screen. We have, just before this hour completely disappears, number 8, let me load this in for you, is our Madagascan Blue Sapphire. Number 8, and a royal blue to boot, isn't it? 6mm diameter, perfect solitaire. And yours as the final piece of this hour. £9.99. £9.99 to get this piece home. Yeah, Trevor, if you can let me know if you're watching on Gemcollector or Gemporia.com or the app, please. And I'm going to look into that. Thank you, my darling. Whenever I see your message, I'll then try and make a quick phone call and see if we can get maybe a reset on the feed. Thank you. I am going to go to a little break. We're going to get the next hour ready. All of the next hour's items will very, very shortly appear on the list. So if you are watching on the website or watching on the app, they will literally all appear before you, so that even during the advert break, you can start rummaging through. You can start looking at all of them, and then you can get your messages in with your requests, so that as soon as they come back, we can start with sharing your choices. I'll see you just after this.
Here at Gemporia, we always offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. But of course, with the festive period just around the corner, we're going to extend that all the way until the 31st of January. Items that you purchase between 17th of October through to December the 31st, they're going to qualify for this extended guarantee. Let's get your Christmas shopping done.
Watch Gemcollector live on Facebook and YouTube, or tune in anytime through our app and website. Stay up to date with the latest gemstone finds, exclusive deals and expert insights, wherever you are.
So one of the things that's really set us apart as a group of companies over the last 2 decades is actually having your feet on the ground. And as a group of companies, we've always made sure that that was our priority. We understand that being at a primary source, being able to actually go to a location, puts you in a very strong position. And that's why over the last 20 years, you've watched us go and find you diamonds from Canada, watched us go into Burma to squeeze some of the finest jade and some of the most incredible rubies, watched us go to Nepal for some of the most incredible kyanite that the world has ever seen, not to mention covering the whole of Southeast Asia, into Africa, dare I say it, going all the way through the North Pole as well. We are explorers as well as storytellers, but it is that exploration that allows us to really not only show you the best out there or the stories behind them, but to also present you with some of the finest gemstones at some of the finest prices. I would like you to take consideration next time you walk into a jewellery store or next time you go to a website that sells jewellery and ask yourself this. Have they been to that location? Do they know who cut that? Do they know who set that? Do they know everything about that individual stone? Because if they don't, they are nowhere near what we can achieve for you here at Jewellery Maker, Gemporia or Gemcollector.
I have got some very exciting news. And who are you, I hear you ask? I'm Ben Gibbs. I've been a part of the Gemporia family for nearly 15 years now. I've worked across every channel in every role, pretty much. And now it's my absolute pleasure to share with you the fact that from January I'm going to be joining you on Gemcollector as your brand new presenter. I'm looking forward to getting to know each and every one of you. I'm looking forward to learning from all of our wonderful gem collectors out there, but mostly, you could argue, I'm looking forward to finally completing my Tweezer 101 training workshop. Speaking of which, Should probably get back to it. I will see each and every one of you in January.
Ready to join Gemcollector? Here's a quick guide. First, go to gemcollector.com. Click the person icon in the top corner. Type your email address and hit continue. Fill in the short form with your email and a secure password, and hit create account. That's it. You're now ready to start your gem collecting hobby.
When we bring you a cut gemstone on any of our channels, you might just consider that something that's easy to do. You might just think that cutting a gemstone is something that can just be done by anyone around the world. You're wrong. Cutting takes a huge amount of intelligence, an incredible amount of maths and science to get right. Every individual gemstone has a different hardness, has a different refraction level, has a different way that it manages light, and also through different saturations and hues and tones, every gemstone has an individual technique for maximizing it. But what if I was to tell you the maths behind creating and cutting a gemstone is some of the most incredible detail that you would never ever consider? Do you know that there are specific ratios between having a gemstone cut, between the hue layer of the gemstone, between the girdle of the gemstone, the angles in which they are cut at, defining the amount of light that can come in or come out of a gem? Because we've been on your screens for the last 2 decades, you take it for granted. But next time you look on screen and you see something that's incredible, please consider not just the amount of time and the amount of effort that has been put into delivering that, but the amount of skills and expertise that we bring you every day here in our group of companies to deliver you excellence.
Gemcollector is live every day from 1 p.m. till 5 p.m. Join us on Facebook, YouTube, our app, or our website to discover stunning gemstones, exclusive deals, and expert insights wherever you are.
Boxing Day, it's going to be big. It's going to be mega. The sales are absolutely ridiculous and definitely unmissable. So I'm hoping you're going to join me in your pyjamas with lots of leftover yummy food, and you're going to grab yourself some of those really special Boxing Day treats.
At Gemcollector, we want to make your life as straightforward as possible. That's why you can enjoy a 30-day money-back guarantee, just one P&P charge no matter how many times you order in a day, and a free telephone number for hassle-free shopping. Gem buying made simple.
I have got some very exciting news. And who are you, I hear you ask? I'm Ben Gibbs. I've been a part of the Gemporia family for nearly 15 years now. I've worked across every channel in every role, pretty much. And now it's my absolute pleasure to share with you the fact that from January I'm going to be joining you on Gemcollector as your brand new presenter. I'm looking forward to getting to know each and every one of you. I'm looking forward to learning from all of our wonderful gem collectors out there, but mostly, you could argue, I'm looking forward to finally completing my Tweezer 101 training workshop. Speaking of which, I should probably get back to it. I will see each and every one of you in January.
Christmas video, scene 1, take 1.
The executives of the Gemporia partnership are putting their heads together to create the perfect Christmas video.
So I've got an idea. Let's host Christmas here.
Here? As in at the studios?
How are we going to manage all that?
There's some Christmas magic, of course.
This year, Christmas is happening at ours, and you're invited. From all of us to all of you. From behind the scenes to your screens. The Christmas elves have been working hard behind the scenes to bring festive joy.
Okay, so this is starting to look good. But what about fairy lights? Snow machine, some nibbles on the table. And we need messages from the presenters.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Merry Christmas.
Well, this certainly looks like Christmas. And we get to share it with them.
Wait, look, it's snowing.
Happy Christmas from your Gemporia Partnership family. Join us here this year for Christmas.
It's where the world of gemstone collecting comes to life. Whether you're just starting out or you're already passionate about this rewarding hobby, we're here to inspire and guide you.
Our channel offers an incredible variety of gemstones from around the globe. From timeless classics like rubies and emeralds to rare and exotic gemstones, there's always something to spark your interest.
More than just a showcase, we aim to educate you by providing so much more insight into each gemstone's origin, history, and unique characteristics, making it easy to grow your knowledge and appreciation for this extraordinary hobby.
Gemcollector helps you build your collection and connect with a vibrant community of gemstone enthusiasts.
Go over to our website or download the Gemporia app to discover how rewarding gemstone collecting can be here with us at Gemcollector.
I have got some very exciting news. And who are you, I hear you ask? I'm Ben Gibbs. I've been a part of the Gemporia family for nearly 15 years now. I've worked across every channel in every role, pretty much. And now it's my absolute pleasure to share with you the fact that from January I'm going to be joining you on Gemcollector as your brand new presenter. I'm looking forward to getting to know each and every one of you. I'm looking forward to learning from all of our wonderful gem collectors out there, but mostly, you could argue, I'm looking forward to finally completing my Tweezer 101 training workshop. Speaking of which, I should probably get back to it. I will see each and every one of you in January.
Hello and a big warm welcome back to you here on Gemcollector. We are live once again here in the world's largest gem store. My name's Foxy. I'm here as your GIA gemstone professional. And before I jump into this hour, I am aware that there was a little bit of buffering happening on both the web and the app stream. So thank you for bearing with us on that. Just taking a little bit longer in the advert break there to get hold of our IT support team. So they're going to attempt to do a bit of a reset. And I don't know the technology of it. They're going to try and do a reset. So if you are bearing with us on the web or the app, thank you for your patience, and fingers crossed it will be reset and then far smoother moving forward for the rest of the show. Don't forget though, there's loads of ways to watch. So if there's ever any buffering issues on the website, you've got gemcollector.com, you can go to gemporia.com or vice versa. There's the free app called Gemporia. You can also watch us on YouTube Live, Facebook Live and Sky TV as well. And do get your requests in. Have a rummage in this hour. There's so many wonderful gemstones to be able to get hold of, and it's all about the sparkle in this hour. We love a bit of sparkle, of course we do. There's a reason why diamonds are the most famous stone on planet Earth. There's a reason why the marketing campaign of them by De Beers all those years ago was so successful, is because one, the marketing campaign of course was great, but the stone does the talking, right? The stone does the talking. You look at diamonds and you just love them. They have sparkle, they have all of that kind of attractiveness that we adore. But sparkle, a very generic term, it gets broken down into actually specifically different performances of light. So you have brilliance, you have scintillation, you have luster, and you have dispersion, right? Most gemstones might bring us maybe one or two of them. So if it was an opaque stone, they can bring us luster, which is the surface reflection of light. If it's a stone that has clarity, it can then bring us luster as well as brilliance, because the light can get into it, and the brilliance is the internal illumination then of the stone as well. It's the scintillation and the dispersion sections, those two, they're the ones that are far, far rarer, so only a couple of gemstones can actually also deliver those. And what I've done in this hour is I've cherry-picked pieces that can bring us the maximum amount of sparkle that you could possibly want. Luster, scintillation, dispersion, brilliance, you name it, you got it. And of course, I think you're probably very much aware, zircon is one of the best in the world at doing this. Scientifically speaking, it's not just the best as we look at it and we can see it with our own eyes, but this, upon its crystal structure, upon physically how it's formed within the earth, this stone has a double refraction, right? So if you think of a diamond, it has a single refraction. One ray of light goes into the stone, and that one ray of light stays as a single ray of light as it bounces around. With zircon, it doubles. So as soon as it gets into the gemstone, if that stone has got good quality of clarity, it gets into the stone, and the stone naturally will double it up. It mirrors that ray of light. So one ray of light goes in, and you end up then with two rays of light, and that, of course, will then continue to double as it bounces around with brilliance and then that world-famous dispersion as well. What we've got here at number 1 and number 2 are zircons of then the ultimate status, the ultimate scale of size, the absolute world-famous deposit, the Cambodian Ratnakiri. Right, the Cambodian Ratnakiri. So as far as zircons go, just a few limited places that you can get them from, this one location is the Holy Grail. This is like getting a sapphire from Kashmir. This is like getting a diamond from Argyle, right? Getting a zircon is really important. It's essential for collectors. It's one of those things that in the last couple of years has become dominating the industry of actually everyone now, more people know about it, the demand has risen, the value has risen, and it keeps going up. And it still remains that it all started from Cambodia. So getting a zircon, yes, we need to do it, but if you can also get one from the very source that these are from, these are the top tier. That individual origin alone, as the country and where it was found, rises the value. Just by it literally being from Cambodia, it rises the value. Then, of course, we think about, right, what's the colour, what's the clarity, what's the carat weight, what's the cutting? These are the top tier across the board, right? And this one at number 1, humongous, humongous. Can't believe it's this colour as well. The reason that the Ratnakiri Cambodian material became famous, so famous in the first place, as the finest in the world, was because it was able to bring to us blue, right? So blue's technically the rarest colour for a zircon. Red is also up there as the second rarest colour for a zircon to be. But it was the blue that made the location famous, and that's what most people expect from this part of the world. Red, now, traditionally, the source that you'd go for if you're looking for this colour, you'd probably go to Tanzania. You'd go to the Singida location, because that's known for that colour. This is known for this colour. This is a whole level of not expected in so many regards. To have the ultimate colour like this from then this location, true dreams are going to come true here today. This, oh my word, this. Breathe, Emily, breathe. This is the Cushion Fancy Cut Museum specimen. At 9.3 carats. This isn't just large for zircon. This is one of the single largest zircons ever to come into the vaults here at Gemporia. At the world's largest gem store, "21 years being in the industry. Millions of gemstones have passed through these doors. And yet, this is so big, this is so grand. It is one of the biggest and certainly finest in its qualities to boot. at #1 today. There's so many of you looking at this on the web and the app. It's lovely to have you with us. Merry Christmas. This is our last show before Christmas. We will be off air for the next 2 days, and I will return with you for our pyjama party on Boxing Day. And so I wanted to go out with a bang. I wanted to bring you the greatest Christmas cheer that I possibly could. And so, as you can see in this hour, from the grandeur of Sparkle, the wow factor, and premiere launching. This is a brand new gemstone. This has never ever been on air before. You are the first collectors in 4.5 billion years of this physically forming within the earth. The individual elements that are the starting, almost form the starting of the recipe of this within the earth, they're not 4.5 billion years old, because they came from outer space. They could be trillions of years old. There are components within this natural beauty that would have once resided in stars. And all those trillions of years later, then 4.5 billion years, right from the beginning of the formation of planet Earth itself, it continues to develop, continues to grow, continues to miraculously form into this magnificent crystal, this natural, genuine gemstone from Cambodia, red zircon, and the red. Now, of course, the origin makes a massive difference and has boosted the value of this stone. The size of it definitely does. The clarity being SI graded definitely does. But what's the #1 most powerful factor of any gemstone's price? It's the colour, isn't it? The colour has the biggest impact in that valuation. And if red is one of the rarest colours on planet Earth, many people would look at this and compare it to a red diamond. By all means, you can do that. This is rarer than a red diamond. This is older than a red diamond. This has a higher sparkle, refraction, than a red diamond. And yet, how much are red diamonds? $1 million per carat. So this piece would easily be over $9 million. To be fair, it would be more than that, because it would be $1 million a carat if it was a 1 carat. By the time it gets to this size, it's probably about $4 million a carat. Regardless, this stone is rarer. And the quality of colour, being red, being true scarlet red, this is the creme de la creme, and I'm so excited to have it here with us today, launching for you. And oh my goodness me, taking it down to a Gemcollector steal as well. £5,700 is the start price we've got on the screen. Now, please, I must mention that price is out of date. This has been part of our museum collection. We know that zircons have gone up massively in value in the last couple of years, and they're still going. The prediction over the next 10 years is between $5,000 and $15,000 a carat is what they could achieve. So this being around 5,000, that would be the kind of price you'd expect to pay for a 1 carat stone moving forward. Imagine having a 9.3 carater. And what's it going to cost you? 5,000? No. Not at all. Taking it under 2,000 very quickly, this is where I'm supposed to take it, this is where I'm supposed to leave it, and this, in reality, is now a complete bargain. This is an industry-beating price for this stone. If you were in the position to be able to even find another piece like this, which would probably not happen anyway, but if you were able to find another one, it would be impossible to get it for this price. But you not only have that access and that power, you do also get an even bigger discount for Christmas here today. So are you ready to see the final crash? It comes on down, and I am slashing it in half once again. Now getting it from nearly £6,000 to simply $999. That's 333 and a 3-way split to get home your very own one in the world museum treasure. There's one thing getting a zircon, guys. I would always recommend it. It's essential for all collectors. But then this is top tier. This is your legacy material. This is the material that only one person on planet Earth over 4.5 billion years will be able to possess. And that could be you today here at number 1. Thank you for joining me. Merry Christmas to all of you for just tuning in. Thank you for your company. Thank you also for bearing with us if you are experiencing some buffering on the web or the app. We are aware of it, and I have actually it took a little bit longer in the advert break there to get hold of our IT support team just to see if we can do a refresh. So please do bear with, and hopefully it will be all far better very shortly. But we have so much sparkle to be enjoyed in this hour. And of course, you can request with me. You can request away. Mr. Roy in Merseyside, how are you today, sir? He says, hey, Foxy, how's you been? Just out with the dog, so I missed the previous hour. But I'll see you after the break. And what have you got for the next few hours? Roy! And he says, P.S. I love the jumper. Thank you, sir. We've got so much treasure. So this now, of course, Sparkle, 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 Sparkle Heaven. Coming up then in the next 2 hours, this final show before Christmas, there are going to be some sale deals, okay, Boxing Day sale. Because Boxing Day itself, again, it's only 4 hours, so I couldn't fit all of the Boxing Day sale into it. So I'm giving you a Boxing Day sale hour today with organics, with treasures of amber, pearls and shell. That's coming up at 4 o'clock, I do believe. And then before that, I have a garnet exclusive, which I'm very excited about as well, coming up in the next hour. But right here, right now, number 1, this fantastic Cambodian Ratnakiri red zircon. We are going to go, of course, to number 2 next. Number 2, also brand new premiere launch here today. 3.7, whoa. I can't believe they've managed to heart cut it as well. The heart cut. I've got collectors that have been with me for years, tuning in regular basis on Gemcollector, always collecting hearts, literally trying to get one of every gemstone you can imagine in a heart. But it's a really difficult thing to do because a heart cut, I mean, it's a rare cut in general. When it comes to the lapidarists that are doing the cutting, that are, you know, these wonderful skilled artists that are physically forming these stones, again, not everybody can do it. It's a multiple years in training and experience to be able to then even start practicing actually cutting a heart into any gemstone. And then the gemstone itself, you cannot attempt to give a heart cut to any stone. It has to be of a really, really specific height of quality. The density, the crystal structure, the clarity, the purity, everything about the stone has to be as strong as possible so that it can then withstand having a heart cut given to it. Because if you think, right, you've got the bottom of the heart like this, and it goes up, and then it dips back in, that dip, imagine you're a lapidarist, you are cutting and putting pressure to cut through stone, and all of that pressure is going down into one point. If there is a single weakness in that gemstone, if that stone is not of the best quality, it will crack. It will break in some way, shape or form. So it's really, really risky for a lapidarist to do it, hence why they need to be of, you know, top level skill and experience. And the stone, most importantly, has to be of the finest grade. That's in general for a heart cut. This stone, on in a separate conversation, zircon being doubly refractive is a really difficult stone itself to cut because of that doubling up of light. So a lapidarist's job is understanding where the light is going. They're cutting stones so that they can control light and where it reflects and how it reacts, right? So zircon's difficult to cut. You have to be a zircon specialist. A heart is difficult to cut. This combination of those two things is the reason why, again, very, very unlikely you'd come across a heart zircon, but we've got it, and oh my goodness, is this phenomenal. This is 3.7 carat giant specimen of Lyrique status, so one only in the world exists. It would be a piece that would be set into a stunning museum, Arthur Ivy or a Lyrique, 18 carat gold or platinum mount, maybe a ring or a pendant, and as you can imagine, that would also massively increase the value as well. But getting the stone is the most important thing, and that's what you can do here with us and save yourself a fortune as well. So this piece the only one in the world. Is this the piece that you are going to be securing today for Christmas? She is SI graded once again, so completely eye clean, near flawless, same clarity grade as any Larique diamond would be. But we've got to remember this is thousands of times rarer. Thousands of times rarer across the board, and in such perfect quality of that passionate colour, this romantic intensity of scarlets, those flashes of light. Can you see the dispersion? Rainbow pops coming out as well. This is the dream, isn't it? And here for you, 2274. Again, that's completely out of date. Even in today's current market of price per carat for zircon, especially the Cambodian Ratnakiri like this, it wouldn't be 2,274. This could be revalued today, and it would already be more than that. And yet we are still going to go lower for you. You can get this piece home straight down. You've got 3-way split pay, spread the cost across 3 months. You've got a money-back guarantee, so you can get it home and see it in the flesh before you've made your mind up. You've got free certificate of authenticity included. And to get it home, 133. Okay, so how's that buffering going, my lovelies? Please do keep me up to date. Please do keep me up to date. If you're able to hear and see the stones, most importantly. But I really appreciate your messages. Professor George says, not the Christmas buffering, no! Fingers crossed. If it hasn't been fixed already, fingers crossed it will be shortly. Thank you also, Danny, for letting me know. And Amanda, she says, afternoon, Foxy and friends. Have a fabulous Merry Christmas. And can I see number 28, please? You certainly can, my darling. You certainly can. Right, okay. In that case, then, so 28. Is that the Diamantina Citrine? Yes, I've got it. I got it. Amanda, I've snuck in some sale pieces from the selection of the Boxing Day sale, the end-of-year sale, which, of course, is very much approaching us, and I will be here with you on Boxing Day myself with a pyjama party. I'm very excited. We're going to be having lots of fun, lots of games, lots of quizzes, and lots of prizes and giveaways as well. So, really excited about that, but you've got to imagine it's a 4-hour show. The selection that I could choose from for this Boxing Day and end-of-year sale, I couldn't fit it all into one 4-hour show. So I've snuck pieces in this hour, I've snuck pieces in the coming up hours today as well. This piece is actually one of them. So it's number 28, as requested by Amanda. And it is a Diamantina Citrine, Brazilian Citrine of the height of rarity. If you're a new collector and you've not come across this before, you think of citrine. Can I make the assumption that you think of it being a yellow gemstone? Famous yellow gemstone, isn't it? That even the name citrine suggests that citrus citrine, right? And so it takes a true collector, somebody that is able to be part of our wonderful community like yourself, to tune in and to discover, actually, there are some gemstones that are world famous with a certain appearance that can, very rarely, also be found with alternative appearance like this. The rarest citrine in the world is when citrine becomes darker and deeper in its colour. That delicate yellow starts to turn to a strong gold. That strong gold then might start to turn to an intense orange and then even a red. That is what we're looking at here today. Diamantina material. This one's 2.4 carats. There are 2 of them available, just the 2 chances left available. And because it's one of our Boxing Day sale pieces, this is what I can do for you, my lovely. This piece is now £9.99. £9.99. Both stones in stock are matching as well, 12 by 8 millimetres. And they're here at number 28 with a nice little bargain included. Thank you, my lovely. Teresa Mary, you've sent me in a demo request. Marvellous. Let's see if it will load in for us. Oh, it's done. It has. Marvellous. OK, so Teresa Mary, I know we've got the citrine still on the screen, but the graphics have suddenly just changed over to Teresa Mary's demo request, which obviously I don't have here with me. But she's found it on the website, sent it in to me in the studio so that I can also load this in and possibly even drop it down. It is a box set of 2 Tanzanian spinels, so super special in terms of origin. They are from the Mahenge mine owned by the Saul family, and the quality of them, as you can imagine, is astonishingly good. These are some of the sparkliest spinels you'll ever see. Now, previously on with us at £79.99. The web deal has gone down to £72 with a nice little discount, but now they're in the Christmas sale. Boxing Day sale coming in, $39.99, Teresa Mary, for 2 stones. That's number 29 as it's loaded in this hour. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Amanda says, thank you, Foxy, I've got them and looking forward to Friday. Yay! I look forward to it too. OK, Roy, number 4 and 5, please. You know I love some Paraiba. Oh, yes, Roy, thank you. Thank you, thank you. OK, so I'll pop 28 over there, and then 4 and 5 are going to come in. Number 4 should be first. Oh, number 4, Roy. Ooh, you're treating me. Thank you very much. I don't even know where to start with this. I honestly don't even know where to begin. What do we celebrate first? Is it the fact that it's massive? It is a humongous Paraiba tourmaline at over 1 carat. You've got to think, this is one of the most invested in coloured stones in the world, in the industry. There were so many people since its first discovery of the Paraiba in the state of Paraiba in Brazil, that first discovery. Now, obviously, the only other place in the world where you can find these is this wonderful Mozambique location. That's it. The Brazilian is gone, so it's one single source gemstone. But right the way from the beginning, it changed the world. It changed the world. It's a tourmaline, but then it has to be referred to as Paraiba tourmaline specifically if it has, and only if, and this is really strict, if it has been lab tested after it's been mined out of the earth, it has to go to the gemologist. They have to test its composition to have copper and manganese inside it. It has to have, because they're not part of tourmaline's recipe, it has to have both of those present as additional members within the recipe. If it does confirm to have both copper and manganese, then it can be deemed a Paraiba tourmaline. And the benefits of them, obviously, by them being there, it makes them far, far rarer anyway, but it massively boosts their light performance, their glow, everything about them is just so much grander. And then the rarest colour in the world, it's blue, obviously. It's blue. We know it's blue. It's indica-like blue, right? This is blue. This is Paraiba. This, if you think most of the stones that are invested in, our beautiful late friend Glenn Lara, I saw Glenn was a private investor of Paraiba tourmaline, just as an example. I saw Glenn's own private collection when I went over to America, and they were astonishing blue Paraibas, right? Every one of them was about 2 millimetres in size. That's normal. This one is nearly 8 millimetres. Take it all in. Windex blue. The colour of paradise. If any gemstone is ever found and it has this colour, it automatically makes it one of the most expensive stones in the world. But of course, there are not very many stones that can actually have this colour. Paraiba tourmaline is the #1 most famous to ever have been found to be able to deliver it to us, but even Paraiba struggles. The majority of the stones that come out of the earth are 1 or 2 millimetres once they've been faceted. The majority of the stones that come out of the earth, understandably, do not have this colour. They can be anything from a very pale green. Some of them, majoritively I would say, are in fact more of a grey. The single rarest is of course blue, and this is it. One only in the world. £5,000 recommended retail price for something like this. And a legend in the gemstone community for a bucket list. I think all of us would love to be able to tick off, but it's not going to happen for all of us. Only one person can actually own this piece. And I am going to give you the maximum discount. In our last show before Christmas, with the Boxing Day sale, not only, of course, on its way, but like I said, I have snuck in lots of Boxing Day sale pieces into the show today. And this is one of them. And so this piece is now the lowest price ever. $499 all in. $166 to get this piece home. Can you believe it? And see this for yourself. Promise me you'll look at it in the light. Promise me you'll look at it in the dark. Promise me you'll look at it indoors, outdoors. Just completely and utterly get every single moment of time spent with this that you can. Really get to know the gemstone. And it's almost like having that experience of seeing something like this in the flesh. It's an education as well. And I say that literally from my own experience in my career. You know, I've got the GIA qualifications, I've got all the certifications and whatnot, but I'm adamant that in comparison to learning through books and through, you know, all the different online courses and all various different things like that, the maximum amount of my knowledge and my learning actually really set into stone when I was able to see a stone in the flesh, when I was able to touch it, when I was able to experience it properly in a practical manner. And that is something that you can do here with us, of course, at Gemcollector by getting any of these pieces home. You always get a money-back guarantee. So you get it home. If you don't love it, you can still send it back. Of course you can. But at least get the chance to see it. This one, again, number 4, as the top-tier Paraiba. Very good luck. Thank you so much to Roy who requested that one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, number 4. Number 5 is then coming on in. This is also only one available, unfortunately. Only the one chance available. 22-point solitaire. And even this, huge, 6 millimetres. Fantastic. Look at it. Beautiful 6 millimetres by 4. Just the one though, so I must stress to you, it's the same situation. Whoever checks out first will be the owner. And this very piece, you've still got that baby blue, haven't you? You've still got that twinkling baby blue aqua quality, that glow, that sparkle that it's adored for. And then you're going to get your Christmas bargain on top. How about this? £19.99. I think that might be the best deal I've ever done on a Paraiba tourmaline. Under 20 quid here at number 5 for, again, only one collector in the world. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. Thank you, my lovelies. We're going to keep on rocking and rolling. As always, you can cherry pick any of the stones in this hour that you'd like to see. Just send me a message via gemcollector.com or gemporia.com or even the Gemporia app or the free phone number. So there's lots of ways to do it. And I'll be able to see your message straight away and bring on the piece that you've chosen. From number 5, that one was. We're then going to bring on number 6, the sphalerite. the Spanish sphalerite. It comes from a mine called the Oliva mine in Spain. But before I show this to you, you know how a gemstone comes from a certain place, and then if that place gets mined out and there's no more stones left and the mine gets shut down, the stone's extinct, understandably then, the only stones that are left on the market are the stones that have most recently come out and they haven't necessarily been bought up yet. Over then the space of, right, shut down in this year, a year later, by that point, they probably all now have been bought up, especially when the news spreads of the mine shutting down. A sense of urgency happens and people kind of rush to get them while they can. 2 years later, 3 years later, 4 years later, the longer it's left, the longer from the moment of the mine shutting down, as time passes, the more impossible it is to then be able to still find one of those stones, because there's no more new pieces coming out of the earth. And so demand rises, rarity rises, value, of course, and price massively rises as well. So this stone from the Oliva mine in Spain, it's the only place in the world that's ever actually brought us this, a single source location for gem quality. It's not just shut down, it's shut down before I was born. So this is considered impossible to actually be able to source and find these days. And yet, of course, if anyone's going to do it, it's us here at Gemcollector, isn't it? These are your final chances of this material. This one, 1.1 carats of your Oliva sphalerite. And she's a firecracker, isn't she? Natural sphalerite. Just like a sphene, it has an increased refractive index, so diamonds are single, sphenes and zircons are double. Sphalerites, they're triple. It's the only triply refractive material that you can get your hands on, so really, really exciting to be able to see this today, and of course you can own it as well. One only in the world though for this piece, the very one on your screen in fact, and it is now, ooh, this is good. It is now under £100. Oh, and a two-way split pay as well. Now, because these are, of course, all natural, you can imagine they're all going to have their own uniqueness of colour. Number 8, the colour, by the way, comes from the main element being zinc. Number 8, this is genuinely one of the most vibrant that you can get your hands on. And I've got to mention the cutting on these as well. Sphalerite is a type 3 gemstone. So the GIA have documented and deemed this officially as a type 3, meaning totally normal to be heavily included. Always, always, always heavily included on the verge of opaque, just like an emerald would be, just like a ruby would be, right? And so because of those heavy inclusions, not much light can get into the stone, so you wouldn't expect normally to see sparkle because, again, light can't get in the first place. But also that then affects and impacts the abilities of how they can be cut. So most of the time sphalerites will be cabochon. They are kept as a bead or they are kept as a cabochon because that's as much as it can take. The fact that these are faceted is a massive telltale sign. It is a huge clue that the quality is so much higher than what we expect to have been able to have been beautifully cut into this arrangement of facets that we can see here today. And then, of course, sparkle is happening very clearly in this fire, pure, passionate fire of your reds, your oranges, and your yellows. This piece is, again, only one in the world that exists. The very one you will be getting home indeed, and with a extra... Ooh! Oh my goodness, okay, that's lower than even I was expecting. With an extra squeeze. This is cheeky, I like it. I like it a lot. £79.99 to get this piece home today. Number 8 is where you'll find it. I know loads of collectors are looking at these on the web. But of course, only one of you can Own it. Good luck indeed. $79.99 at number 8. From number 8, number 10 is coming in for us. Goes without saying they are all one-of-a-kind pieces. Oh, hello there. What about this for a fancy cut? Trillion cut. That's a 5.6 mil. Just going to wipe my fingerprint off. There we go. 5.6 millimetres. Again, proper bursts of light performance. I was talking earlier about the generic word of sparkle. Sparkle is something that, of course, we all use that. You could say something sparkly because it's, I don't know, I've got a sequin top at home or something like that. Yeah, sparkle. But actually, in the gemstone world, we really can break it down into the scientific performance of light. So brilliance, scintillation, lustre and dispersion. As I mentioned earlier, not many gemstones can actually deliver all of them. Usually it's just one or two of those different qualities. Sphalerite gives us an only if it's the top quality like this, only if it's got clarity and faceted like this. If it is, this is a stone that can give all the light performances, so all 4 of them can be achieved. And we can see it, can't we? You can see the rainbows bursting out. This very one, again, only one chance in the world, and down she goes very quickly to your Christmas cracker steel, $79.99. I can't stress to you how difficult it is to even find one of these, because the mine shut down and this stone entirely became extinct before I was born. Considered nearly impossible to even be able to find one, but you found it, and you can get this home. You can own this piece. Again, £26 on a 3-way split pay here at number 10. Thank you, my lovelies. Thank you, thank you. Roy, well done on your parade, but that was a fantastic purchase. Really, really well done. Okay, we're at number 10, and we've got number 12 loading in. The pear-shaped piece. Oh, yes, and again, different colour. So we've seen whiskies and reds, we've seen oranges and reds. Now we have gold. One in the world again. 7.6 mil tall. It's one of the largest pieces in measurement. Oh my days. And sunshine in every happy vibrancy you can dream of, with those rainbows coming out as well. All natural, comes with a free certificate of authenticity, a money-back guarantee until the end of January, and it's all in at $79.99 again at number 12. Thank you. Carmarthenshire, good day to you. You've said, good afternoon, Merry Christmas, and would it be possible to see 4, 17 and 25, please? Certainly. So number 4 was on just before you tuned in, actually, my lovely, so it has been reduced down, but I'm very, very happy to bring it back on again, because, goodness me, it's one of the best parades you'll ever see. You know your stuff, Carmarthenshire. You don't need me to tell you, but just think for a second. Think with me. Parade tourmaline. The rarity, you know, what's the normal kind of sizes, what's the rarest colour specifically on the planet for any tourmaline to be? It's blue, right? Look at this. £5,000 is the price you and I and anyone in the world would have to pay for this gemstone or anything like this gemstone in a trade situation. £5,000. And yet here we are at $499 all in. That is a Christmas Boxing Day sale price, my lovely. That is the lowest price ever. And it is on a 3-way split pay as well, to get it home even more affordably to see in the flesh, so that you can then make your educated decision. But one chance here at number 4 as the top tier, from biggest size, finest diaphanity, and then, of course, rarest colour in the world as well, with the blue, the Windex blue. Paradise, I'm sure you'll agree. That's number 4. Number 17, you've also requested, which is our Serenite. Nice, okay. So this is Oregon Serenite. The Oregon material we've experienced. We've talked before about the Oregon Sunstone, highest valued sunstone in the world, because in Oregon you've got a ring of volcanoes. It's called the Ring of Fire, right? The Ring of Volcanoes. And so, as you can imagine, in the Earth, there's this really extreme intensity, really, really extreme pressure, and really extreme heat that's far greater than other parts of the Earth's crust. And so, because you've got higher heat, higher pressure, any gemstone that's formed there has ended up forming with an even finer quality of clarity and crystal. And so it is an Oregon sunstone. You wouldn't be wrong if you wanted to call it that. But just for kind of ease of understanding in conversation of which type of the sunstone feldspar we're getting, if it is champagne in colour, then we call it serenite. If it's medium tone in the oranges, we call it sunstone. And if it's the darker, onto the red kind of side of things, then we call it andesine. Chemically, though, in terms of their properties, in terms of their ingredients, they are technically all the same. So this is the serenite, so it's the champagne version of a sunstone. And it's once, for many moons, actually been called the plush diamond because, as you can see, it is the ultimate sparkler. It has the best sparkle of any feldspar. Think of labradorite, think of moonstone, think of amazonite. Think of, again, even your sunstones and your andesines. The serenite is the sparkliest of the whole family. This one at number 17 is the only one I've got left, though, I will say. It's the last one in the entire vault like it. So it is the very one that you'll be getting home. But my word, what about this as well for a deal? £12.99. I'm making myself choke. Excuse me. £12.99 for the only one. That's number 17. Thank you, my lovely. 25, Carmarthenshire, you've also chosen. 25, coming on up. A smoky quartz. Now this isn't just, obviously, a whopping smoky quartz, but I was really excited to put this in the show because it's got a fancy cut. Got a bit of fancy lapidary going on with this one. It's called the Kaleidoscope Cut. And it is very unique, I tell you what, very unique. Hence why this stone is the only one in the world. 18 by 13 mil, 10 carats in your weight. And let's zoom in there and really appreciate that really fancy lapidary that we've got. It's actually partly concave as well. So they're not all flat facets, they are curved inwards and inverted to create that concave ripple of light effect. Here, number 25 again, thank you to Carmarthenshire. I'll say good luck to you as I whip it very quickly down to £14.99 for you. And number 25, thank you. Anonymous collector, I don't even have a name on this one. Hello. Normally it says anonymous collector, or it says at least collector in and then a location or something like that. Literally, the box is blank, completely blank. So hello, blank, how are we? You've sent in a message saying, please, can I please see number 3? I bought lots from you guys over the years for my collection. I have around 70K's worth. Blink, gee whiz. Oh, I'm very jealous. I feel like I'm slacking. I feel like I'm slacking. Well, I'm so glad you've been able to make the most of us, and you've basically built the most incredible legacy for yourself, haven't you? Absolutely, I'll bring you number 3 by all means. I don't know why it's not showing me your name. I don't know if have you started, is it under a new account? If you haven't put a postage location or a name in the box, that might be what it is. But number 3, bringing it on in. Now this is a Boxing Day sale as well. Boxing Day sale. So I've got 3 individual pots here because I wanted to show you how they differ. So this is a Polki diamond, which is the central diamond you'll see. And then we've also just kind of thrown into the deal a nice halo of classic diamonds as well. So we all know classic diamonds. They're round, brilliant cut, lots and lots of beautiful sparkle. You've got genuinely tons of them in here. But what they're haloing is the Polki. The Polki diamond is such an important part of history. This is the first ever humans able to cut a gemstone, right? So we all know the fancy lapidary. We've seen, even just a round brilliant cut, most famous and most used cut in the world. Before that was invented, before all of the methods of today and all of the, the master skill that's been developed today, you go back in history before anyone was ever able to cut a genuine gemstone. The first time that it happened was when they did this. This is a Polki cut. So it is really important in terms of collecting for not only its value, the beauty of a diamond, but the history of it as well. And it's where they took a piece of rough and they simply sliced it for the first time. They pulled that slice out and then they gave it a nice polish on the front, polish on the other side. So it's basically the same and then crown facets all the way down. That's the Polky fashion. But it does always retain, this is what makes them all unique, it always retains the natural shape of the piece of ruff. So it's a really organic shape, which is why, again, I've got 3 boxes to show you how that shape will differ. It's amazing, isn't it? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all 3 of them onto the screen for you. And I'm going to take this to your Boxing Day Christmas sale deal. And please do bear in mind, again, the quantity of what we've got. You've got the Polky diamond, which is huge, and then all of those other diamonds, which are 1.5 mil round brilliance. That's technically, other people might refer to that as a melee stone, or a traditional or a classic accent stone that you'd use in maybe haloing. If you had a ring, it could halo your tanzanite, or it would go on the shoulders of a ring for a design. They're known as melee, but melee are 1 millimetre or less. These are 1.5 millimetre stones, so they're actually far bigger. The whole lot. What do you think? Because let's face it, if you went to a jeweller and just said, I've got this ring, I need it repaired, please, I just need 1 diamond replaced. 1 diamond of the size, you've got loads of them. Just for 1 of them at a local jeweller to pop it into your ring and curl back round that claw prong and fix it, it would be hundreds of pounds, hundreds. You are going to get the entire box. They're all loose in there, so you could use them to make a piece of jewellery in the future. But you are going to get the entire box. Oh my word, this is so good. This is so good. For 39. For £39 and 99 pence all in. That's what I've just done. I can't believe it myself, to be honest. £13.33 on a 3-way split pay, £39.99 all in. I'm a little bit bamboozled myself, to be honest. Peter, my God, how are you? He says, hope you were happy Christmas. Happy Christmas to you and everyone at Gemcollector team. And I hope 2026 is even more prosperous. Thank you, my darling. Okay, we have got lots of buffering issues. I do apologise. Okay, I'm going to see if we can do another reset during the break. Thank you so much for your patience with us in the technical issues. I am aware. Right. In that case, so it is 3 o'clock. We are going to go to a little break. I'm going to get the next hour ready. I genuinely thank you for your patience and bearing with us, because I am aware that there's lots of streaming issues. So I'm going to do my best to try and get that resolved as soon as possible. I'll go and speak to the IT team, and then I will return with you with our next hour.
At Gemcollector, we make expanding your jewellery collection both exciting and risk-free. Here's how. In our reverse auctions, the price drops as you watch. Call or bid online to secure your piece, and know that no matter when you bid, you'll get the final low price. We even combine your orders with 1 simple delivery charge per day, and it's all backed by our 30-day money-back guarantee. So you can enjoy your gem collecting hobby hassle-free.
Boxing Day, it's going to be big. It's going to be mega. The sales are absolutely ridiculous and definitely unmissable. So I'm hoping you're going to join me in your pyjamas with lots of leftover yummy food, and you're going to grab yourself some of those really special Boxing Day treats.
At Gemcollector, we take pride in bringing you only genuine gemstones sourced from around the world. Every gemstone you purchase comes with an authenticity card, giving you complete confidence in its quality and origin. Shop with peace of mind, know you're getting a true piece of nature's beauty.
We're pleased to announce that Gemcollector will be live between 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. This new daily schedule will provide fans with more opportunities to enjoy the excitement of our live shows across all of our platforms. We look forward to bringing you even more amazing deals and great products between 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. on Gemcollector.
Here at Gemporia, we always offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. But of course, with the festive period just around the corner, we're going to extend that all the way until the 31st of January. Items that you purchase between 17th of October through to December the 31st, they're going to qualify for this extended guarantee. Let's get your Christmas shopping done.
Watch Gemcollector live on Facebook and YouTube, or tune in anytime through our app and website. Stay up to date with the latest gemstone finds, exclusive deals and expert insights, wherever you are.
So one of the things that's really set us apart as a group of companies over the last 2 decades is actually having your feet on the ground. And as a group of companies, we've always made sure that that was our priority. We understand that being at a primary source, being able to actually go to a location, puts you in a very strong position. And that's why over the last 20 years, you've watched us go and find you diamonds from Canada, watched us go into Burma to squeeze some of the finest jade and some of the most incredible rubies, watched us go to Nepal for some of the most incredible kyanite that the world has ever seen, not to mention covering the whole of Southeast Asia, into Africa, dare I say it, going all the way to the North Pole as well. We are explorers as well as storytellers, but it is that exploration that allows us to really not only show you the best out there or the stories behind them, but to also present you with some of the finest gemstones at some of the finest prices. I would like you to take into consideration next time you walk into a jewelry store or next time you go to a website that sells jewelry and ask yourself this. Have they been to that location? Do they know who cut that? Do they know who set that? Do they know everything about that individual stone? Because if they don't, they are nowhere near what we can achieve for you here at Jewelry Maker, Gemporia or Gemcollector.
I have got some very exciting news. And who are you, I hear you ask? I'm Ben Gibbs. I've been a part of the Gemporia family for nearly 15 years now. I've worked across every channel in every role, pretty much. And now it's my absolute pleasure to share with you the fact that from January I'm going to be joining you on Gemcollector as your brand new presenter. I'm looking forward to getting to know each and every one of you. I'm looking forward to learning from all of our wonderful gem collectors out there, but mostly, you could argue, I'm looking forward to finally completing my Tweezer 101 training workshop. Speaking of which, I should probably get back to it. I will see each and every one of you in January.
Ready to join Gemcollector? Here's a quick guide. First, go to gemcollector.com. Click the person icon in the top corner. Type your email address and hit continue. Fill in the short form with your email and a secure password, and hit create account. That's it. You're now ready to start your gem collecting hobby.
When we bring you a cut gemstone on any of our channels, you might just consider that something that's easy to do. You might just think that cutting a gemstone is something that can just be done by anyone around the world. You're wrong. Cutting takes a huge amount of intelligence, an incredible amount of maths and science to get right. Every individual gemstone has a different hardness, has a different refraction level, has a different way that it manages light, and also through different saturations and hues and tones, every gemstone has an individual technique for maximizing it. But what if I was to tell you the maths behind creating and cutting a gemstone is some of the most incredible detail that you would never ever consider? Do you know that there are specific ratios between having a gemstone cut, between the hue layer of the gemstone, between the girdle of the gemstone, the angles in which they are cut at, defining the amount of light that can come in or come out of a gem? Because we've been on your screens for the last 2 decades, you take it for granted. But next time you look on screen and you see something that's incredible, please consider not just the amount of time and the amount of effort that has been put into delivering that, but the amount of skills and expertise that we bring you every day here in our group of companies to deliver you excellence.
Gemcollector is live every day from 1 p.m. till 5 p.m. Join us on Facebook, YouTube, our app or our website to discover stunning gemstones, exclusive deals and expert insights wherever you are.
Boxing Day, it's going to be big. It's going to be mega. The sales are absolutely ridiculous and definitely unmissable. So I'm hoping you're going to join me in your pyjamas with lots of leftover yummy food and you're going to grab yourself some of those really special Boxing Day treats.
At Gemcollector, we want to make your life as straightforward as possible. That's why you can enjoy a 30-day money-back guarantee, just one P&P charge no matter how many times you order in a day, and a free telephone number for hassle-free shopping. Gem buying made simple.
I have got some very exciting news. And who are you, I hear you ask? I'm Ben Gibbs. I've been a part of the Gemporia family for nearly 15 years now. I've worked across every channel in every role, pretty much. And now it's my absolute pleasure to share with you the fact that from January I'm going to be joining you on Gemcollector as your brand new presenter. I'm looking forward to getting to know each and every one of you. I'm looking forward to learning from all of our wonderful gem collectors out there, but mostly, you could argue, I'm looking forward to finally completing my Tweezer 101 training workshop. Speaking of which, I should probably get back to it. I will see each and every one of you in January.
Hello and a big warm welcome back to you here on Gemcollector. Thank you as always for your lovely company. My name's Foxy. I'm here as your GIA gemstone professional. If you're watching on the web or the app, so we've got Gemporia's app, we've got gemporia.com watch live, and then we've got gemcollector.com watch live. I am aware that there's a few people that have been having some buffering issues, unfortunately, but our IT team are aware of it. So thank you for bearing with us. If one of them's not working, please just go to an alternative platform. So if it's Gemporia that's buffering, you can try gemcollector.com, you can try our free app, or you can try the YouTube stream and Facebook stream as well, of course. Command and share, I know, 22 and 28. We've got Amanda says, my goodness, Emily, it's garnets galore. I don't know where to start. I know, they're fantastic, aren't they? Really, really, really spectacular stones here and lots of brand new pieces to launch for you as well. So I'm super excited about all of these stones, but as always, you're still in charge. You can message in live to me here on my computer screen and let me know the gemstones that you're eyeing up and the stones that you'd like to see. But in terms of those premiere launches, right at the top, okay, so top 10 pieces, they are... well, we're the first collectors to get the chance to see some of these stones, right? First immediate appearance of them in their splendour, in their wonder, and they truly are spectacular material. We have spessartite garnet, so in the garnet world, we think of garnets and we think, majoritively anyway, of their kind of legendary appearance, which is a classic red, isn't it? A classic blood-rich red. They're heavily included. That's completely, again, within the nature of a garnet. The GIA have taught us that. So we expect inclusions and we accept inclusions, and colour, again, being that rich red. As much as that's the norm of a gem quality garnet, once you start venturing into the collecting world and we really start to build our knowledge and experience, you can actually realise that the garnet world, the garnet family, it's the biggest gemstone family that there is, right? We talk about families quite often. A sapphire is from the corundum family, a tanzanite's from the zoisite family, an emerald is from the beryl family, okay? The garnet family, in its entity, it's a different situation. So they're all garnets, but then you have subspecies of garnets, okay? It's almost like, and I know this is a weird analogy, but it does make sense, I promise you. It's like dogs. I said it was weird in comparison. It's like dogs, right? So there's dogs. They're all dogs. They're all dogs, but then you have your subspecies or your breeds, as we would call them. So a Labrador and then a Chihuahua and a Jack Russell and a St. Bernard and a Husky, they're all dogs, but they're all their own subspecies or their subbreed version of the dog variation. So it's like that. With the garnet world, they're all garnets, but there's lots and lots of different versions of them. And some of them, as you can imagine, are far rarer than others. So the rarest garnets, if we want to really kind of be, top tier collecting here today, the rarest garnets are garnets of the andradite demantoid. of the Savorite, which is also known as Grossula, which we've got for you here today. The Spessartite garnets, they're the ones that you'll start to see, the whiskey browns, burnt oranges, and then if you're really, really, really lucky, you'll see vibrant neon orange, that's Spessartite at the highest level of rarity, or then a garnet that has a natural phenomenon, so either a colour change or a star asterism. So any of those particular types of garnet, because there is so many, but just being really pernickety here for rarity, if it is a Savorite, if it is a Spessartite or an orange, and if it has a natural phenomenon, any one of those, they are the rarest garnets on the planet. And this phenomenal selection, I mean, I've got those pieces I've just talked about in this hour, amongst others. So as always, request away and let me know how you are. But I think they're all going to be very much enjoyed. In terms of, I want to see the Spessartites. I want to see all of them. Okay, I want to see all of them. Let's just load this in. Number one, I know, a big star buy situation. Number two, number three, number four. We're actually starting with number 7 first. Bear with. Here you are. Hello there. Number 7 first in. This is over a full carat of that Spessartite I was talking about. And this is from the Nigerian location as well, which is very limited to try and get your hands on. So this, we've got location, but most importantly, it's all about colour, isn't it? If you're aiming to get the rarity of a Spessartite, you can do that, but it could technically still be a stone that is more heavily included. It could be a stone that is the more expected colour of Spessartite, which would be the darker kind of brown material, and then it would go up in value if it had a little bit of a burnt orange to that brown. If then the brown disappeared and it was pure orange, that, of course, is even rarer. And then the purer the orange, the brighter the orange, just goes up and up and up and up in rarity and in value. So what we've got here, yes, it's Spessartite, but it is then the brightest. It is the neon material of pure orange that we want. As a 1 carat stone, 7 by 5 mil, only one exists in the world, okay? And of course, you're here with me, you can get it. You can own any of these treasures and get them into your collection today. But I'm going to make sure it is as affordable as possible. Supposed to take it to 149. You know what I'm like. You know exactly what I'm like. Am I going to stay at 149? Absolutely not. In the true spirit of Christmas, with all the sparkle, all the excitement, all the savviness that can be had, I'm going to take this to simply here. $59.99, $29.99 on your two-way split pay. And this one, some of these stones I might have quantity. This one, though, only one exists in the world. So as always, you gotta be quick. You gotta be fast-paced on it. Thank you as always for your company. I am aware that there are some technical issues with our streaming, unfortunately. And I'm just going to see, bear with me, apologies. Can I? See if that'll work. Right. Okay, so IT support are looking into it, and now the engineers, I've just done a little thing to see if the engineers can also assist us. I genuinely thank you so much to all of you who still sticking with us and messaging in and saying that it is an issue. And I'm determined to get it sorted. I wish I could have the knowledge and the power to sort it myself. Unfortunately, I can't, but I have got many wonderful friends in the building that can possibly help. Right, number 7 is where we are at. Number 1, we all want to see number 1, don't we? We all want to see number 1. Number 1, 4.22 carats. Which, firstly, obviously, we have to comment on the scale of size for this, because this is not normal at all. If the previous spessartite garnet I just had on as a 1 carat stone, that is a big spessartite. So not only does this wonderful garnet variation, or the garnet family, have lots of individual subspecies and lots of variations, but then because they're so broad, they also all have their own individual expectations of clarity. Some of them are expected to be more heavily included than others. They have different expectations of course, their colour and their carat weight, right? Just like all gemstones. We wouldn't expect, what would be deemed a large diamond isn't the same carat weight as what would be deemed a large quartz. They're two very different stones, and they would be two very different carat weights. And it's the same even within the garnet family. So a demantoid, a grossular savorite garnet, a spessartite garnet, these are not only the rarest types of garnet, the rarest colours, but they're also the smallest garnets as well. And so a spessartite 1 carat is impressive. This is 4.22. 4.22! A giant spessartite garnet, and oh my, they've given this a phenomenal cut. Wow! Gee whiz, a breathtaking colour. I can't believe this. The colour you are looking at, being orange, it's rare in its own right. We don't see hardly any orange gemstones, do we? But the power, the vividness, the intensity of this particular stone in its orange, you'd be quite right thinking it must have been treated, it must have been heated, it must have been irradiated, it must have had something done to it to make it this neon, but it is not. It is all natural. It's been confirmed by the gemologist, and it does come with a free certificate of authenticity that says natural on there as well. Fancy cutting, fancy shape, showing it all off, and really allowing the natural miracle that this is to be the star. Can you imagine being the only person in the world to own this piece? Here at number 1, start price again, just not right at all. It really isn't right at all, is it? I mean, this should be multiple times more than that. But as always, we have our magical ways of sourcing our gemstones, getting them as affordably as possible directly from the source, so that we can pass those savings on to you. And that is what I'm going to do even with this piece. $10,000? $5,000? We're under $2,000 already. I'm going to take it under 1. Whatever I do, there is a 3-way split pay option you can use. So if it's now down to $999, that means you could get it home for $333. See it very, very soon. You've got money back guarantee. You've got certification. It's all included. But it's not actually that deal. All it takes for you today, and this is where it really, 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 really sings. This is where it really comes into its own by being part of Gemcollector's community, because you can own this piece. Oh, and all it takes. All it takes is simply, oh my word, this. 349 all in. 116, that is. So remember, it was 333 before on a 3-way split pay, 999 all in. Now, It's just 116 to actually get this piece home and see this for yourself. From the belly of a volcano, from Middle Earth. That lava colour, that vibrancy and intensity across such a humongous individual carat weight that we've got here for you today is the only one in the world, found in Nigeria, so top tier. In terms of origins, again, garnets are so broad, they can come from lots of different places. But being then specific to spessartites, the orange garnets, that's where it gets more limited. And Nigeria is known for some of the greatest, some of the finest. And I think this is a perfect example of it. Here at number 1. Oh, that's a shame. Danny, I don't know if you can hear me, my lovely. Okay, I'll see you another day, gorgeous. Thank you, Trevor, for bearing with us. I've had many messages about the stream and all the buffering, so thank you for letting me know. I do appreciate that, but please do bear with us because I know that our wonderful team are aware of it. Right, number 1 is where we are at. We're going to go number 2 and number 3, you name it. And as always, you can message in with any requests and I will be able to bring on your choices. Right now, though, number 1 goes to number 2. This is then the Tsavorite. So I mentioned of those specific top-tier, rarest versions of the garnet family, the spessartites, we've just seen that lovely orange. You have then the grossular Tsavorite, and it is completely opposite to what we expect. So that's almost like a clue, isn't it? Is this stone rare for what it is? Well, if you're thinking of a particular stone that would normally be, let's say it was a diamond. Everyone thinks of diamonds and they think of a white stone. If you then see another diamond and it's not white, you can totally, that's your big clue, you can totally make the assumption that it's probably a really, 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 really rare garnet, really rare diamond. Same with your garnets. You think of them as these lovely kind of rich blood red. If you see one that's not blood red, it's probably even rarer, and that's the case from the oranges. Now, total opposite on the colour scale, on the colour wheel, green. Green garnet. In comparison to other green stones, I think of emerald. Everyone knows about emeralds. Everyone knows that emeralds are rare. This is 10,000 times rarer than an emerald. Tsavorite. Oh my goodness, you are gorgeous. You are gorgeous. Tsavorite garnet, yes, please. Discovered in 1968. This particular piece found adjacent to the Tsavo National Park in Kenya. But as you can imagine, they are extraordinarily difficult to come across. On the average, you have to mine hundreds and hundreds of tons of earth, hundreds of tons of all of the earth has to come out. All of those hundreds of tons have to be sieved through to be able to get just a small amount, a bucketful of actual rough garnet. And then out of that bucketful of the rough garnet that's come from the hundreds of tons of earth, you end up with, on the average, about 3 carats. That's it. So it's an extremely expensive operation. And so we are very lucky to be able to have this piece here today. Understandably, only one. This is the very one. But my goodness me, what a beauty she is. She's got an SI graded clarity. She's got the finest intensity of colour. Even with a stone like this, you can imagine it could have been a lighter green, it could have been a paler green, it could have been a delicate green, it could have been heavily included and so on. But this one's got clarity. This one has got that perfect tone and very strong saturation. And getting it is once again as easy as possible. This is now 149 pounds on a 3-way split pay for the very one and only in the world. Teresa Mary says, garnets are my husband Robin's passion, and with the exception of very few, think he has most types of them. Oh my goodness, I love that. I love that. So firstly, your husband's name is Robin, which I love as a name, by the way. I've actually got it on my, because, you know, I think I'm a typical girl anyway. I've got a little list of possible future baby names if ever I do decide to have a human baby. And Robin is on there, because I love Robin. So I love your Robin too, Theresa Mary. And Robin is very passionate about garnets, so he has them all. He has them all, which is very impressive as well, because it's a difficult thing to be able to do. Thank you, Theresa Mary. Can you show the colour change number 3, please, says Trevor. I can certainly try, Trev. I can certainly try. It will come down to if the studio lights and my torches and all that jazz are going to work for the cameras to pick it up, but we will certainly give it a go. We are going to go to number 3 next, actually. It is coming in. I've been very excited about seeing this piece. Very excited. It's a Madagascan colour changing garnet. So, you may have experienced before, to be fair, Trevor's very experienced himself. Colour change in any gemstone is a complete natural phenomenon. It definitely boosts any stone to the height of rarity and height of value. When it comes to garnets, the Bakili material is world famous for some of the greatest colour change that the garnet family's ever seen. And this piece, was not expecting it. It's natural. The colour, firstly, before colour change, just the body colour alone is one of the most stunning I've ever seen. You've got this champagne, peach, blushing gold and pink. Honestly, if you were to show me this and say, Foxy, can you guess what it is? Come on, Foxy. You're experienced. You've got GIA qualifications. What do you think it is? I think most of the time I'd get it right. And I do, to be fair, most of the time when I test myself. But I'll be honest, I don't think I'd guess with this. I don't think garnet would be my first, second, or even third guess. It is that out of the ordinary for a garnet to look like this. And what a beauty she is, with the SI clarity as well, so she sparkles. She sparkles. Yours, Trevor, the only one in the world, so it is officially Trevor's. I'm just... Oh, sorry, I forgot. I put my torch on charge, Trev. One sec. Bear with me, I put it on charge. Sorry, Trevor. It died on me earlier and I had to run out of the room and go and quickly plug it in, but it's already at 100%, which is fabulous. OK, so let's have a play with this, shall we? Let's have a play. How should we do this? Shall we go... If I turn just the spotlights down for a second, and then let's see what happens here. OK, so this is normal white light, same as the studio lights. Then this is incandescent. Whoa! This is incandescent light. Oh my goodness. That orange is turning into a red. Wow. Wow. And then... Oh, this. Oh no. Where are you? There you go. This is the one that's the hardest to bring out. This is the UV light, where you'll start to see those purples into blues. If I go completely off, might be able to pick it up a little bit better. So I always find it so fascinating when gemstones have a natural phenomenon. So again, that is a normal light. That is a candlelight. That's a soft UV. Oh, hang on, let me get that to come round. Which is showing some of those greens. And then that is a long wave UV, which is actually showing more reds at the moment. Like really, really powerful reds coming through. Again, I know it's nowhere near as good to be able to see it through our cameras, but even just a little glimpse of that magic here today, and then you'll be able to see it yourself at home. It's number 3, and it is Trevor's Very Stone. Well done, my lovely. In terms of price, goodness me. Goodness me, you could be talking thousands of dollars a carat for material of this calibre. Especially when the start colour is so good and the clarity is so good. We know that colour change garnets, or all garnets, are expected to be included, but colour change even more so. And yet here we are today, just going to do one big crash for you, my lovely, and take it straight there. 149. All in. Supposed to take it to 199, so I'll give you a little bit of Christmas discount on that one, Trevor. He says, impressive, it looks more like a diaspora. Oh, it does, doesn't it? It looks like a hot peachy diaspora. But they're at number 3. Thank you, my lovely. Now we have, Trevor says, yes, it's also SI, it certainly is. Salvia's here. She says, hello, beautiful Emily and Gem Collectors. How are you? I'm good. I've just finished cooking some pasta. I love me some pasta. I recently tried chickpea pasta, pea pasta, and beetroot pasta. It's quite nice. It's delightful. But lovely to see you, Savvy. Great to have your company, and thank you for your gorgeous wishes as well. Trevor says thank you. You're very welcome, sir. Now we have Kamal and Cheryl. I know you wanted to see 22 and 28 as well, so we are going to go there. We're going to pick up the base. Number 22 coming on in. Oh, this is going to be the bargain of the blinking hour. I know this already. I've already been eyeing it up for myself. This Sienna Hessonite garnet, okay? A Hessonite garnet. And it's known for glow, okay? It's known for this powerful glow. Almost like a Paraiba tourmaline can be boosted in the light. This material can do it as well. It brings us this. Upon first appearance, it looks like a really kind of dark, rich ruby red. But then when it hits certain light, the high refractivity illuminates the stone and it starts to glow with oranges in there as well. Now, this is also one of the biggest garnets, as you can imagine. They are definitely never normally this size. So you've got grandeur of scale of size. You have got the fantastic, beautiful saturation across the entire piece. And then you've got that bargain I was talking about. You wait until you see the screen right now. You wait. This. This is coming in. Oh, I love it. Under £20 for you today. Under 20, so £19.99 all in. £9.99 on a 2-way split pay as well, if you'd like to use that to your advantage. And there's only 3 of them left. I will stress, excuse me, I will stress there's just 3 of these left in the world for you to be able to get before they've completely sold out. But that was requested by Kamal and Shiv at number 22, so good luck to you, my lovely. And then another real kind of classic appearance of garnet, number 28 you've chosen. This is a Mozambique red, completely natural. And properly pure, isn't it? This is what I was talking about in terms of we think of a certain stone, there might be an initial appearance that stone has in our minds, that we have associated with it. Like diamonds in our minds are always white and sparkly, even though there's other colours. That's the association. Garnets are always associated with this fantastic appearance, but I will say this one is premium because it's SI graded. So you've got the purity of colour, definitely, striking purity. There's nothing that's lacking here. It's not the dull version of the red, or it's not. It can actually be too dark. That's another common thing with your garnets. They can end up being too dark to the point where they look black. So finding that sweet spot where you've got richness and decadence, but it's still being able to illuminate with the scarlet. That's that premium we're looking for. And then the SI clarity. Again, we know that these are heavily included as standard. This is clean as a whistle. clean as a whistle. And you can get it today. Well, $29.99 is all it takes for you to own the only one in the world at number 28. Great choice there again. Coming in from Collector in Carmarthenshire. Thank you so much. Now, Roy Merseyside says number 20, please. Let's go there next. Another colour change. Okay. Another colour change miracle. Let me load this in for you. Number 20, 95 points of the Bikili. So this is the same origin that our lovely Trevor's piece we had on earlier. Same fantastic origin over in Madagascar. And the Bikili name recognised across the industry for this material of natural phenomenon, for this material of wondrous garnet quality. This very piece, my darling Roy, great choice, 7.5mm tall with a fancy facet. And it's here in the studio. I haven't changed the lights or anything. And even here in the studio, we can see it's starting to shift. So there's little flashes of sometimes a raspberry that comes out, and then other times it looks almost like a purpley blue. And that's just here in the studio in a mixed light. Imagine, again, get it home, like I said with Trevor's piece, trying to get the colour change to come out on the screen is really difficult. So get them home and play with them, and you've still got plenty of time to send them back for a refund as well. This one is in the sale, our Boxing Day sale for you. And so whipping it straight down to your sale price of £29.99 here at number 20. Pauline Great London says, very nice gem, Trevor. There we go, from Paul to Trev. Thank you so much. Trevor says, oh, we have unexpected visitors. Merry Christmas to all, and bye. Safe journey home. Merry Christmas to my lovely Trevor and Ange. Get well soon to our Ange as well. And obviously we are off air for the next 2 days, so I will return here on Boxing Day. We're having a pyjama party. We're having a pyjama party on Boxing Day. I'm very excited with a massive Boxing Day sale as well. See you soon. Okay, 20, then Suzanne, here she is. She says, good afternoon. Could we see number 4, please? I love the shape. Oh, Suzanne, you and me both. Don't you just love it when you've got a phenomenal gemstone anyway, and then it's so good, it has been recognised to deserve fancy lapidary. So a work of art. A highly trained, highly skilled individual lapidrist has been able to take the piece of rough and just work their magic, completely transforming the stone and bringing it, oh my goodness, look at this. Bringing out everything that makes this a miracle. This is technically a spessartite garnet, just like the piece at number 1, just like the wonderful pieces at number 7 onwards. That type of garnet, that spessartite wow factor, one of the rarest in the world. But of course, even they can form in lots of variations, starting off with the darker brown colours, and then they work their way up in grade as they become more orange and more gold. This piece has not only perfected the gold, but what about the clarity? They are type 3 gemstones, like an emerald, like a ruby. This could have been heavily included to on the verge of opaque, and it would be completely accepted. But this one, above all else, an even higher clarity. And again, totally understand why it's been deserving of having that fancy faceting as well. This piece, fancy shape, beautiful cutting. It's almost like a Superman shield that really, and it's been done so well in all the critical angles because what you can see, it's trapping the colour, isn't it? If a cut isn't that good, if a cut's maybe got something out of proportion, and especially a cut like this that's so difficult, it would almost look like a window through the stone. However, if you look at this piece, there's no window. You look into the stone, you can't see through it at all. You can simply see those facets at the back are reflecting the light, they are reflecting the colour back into the stone so that it is entirely blanketed and saturated with this fantastic golden glory, those feisty oranges, those bursts of sunshine. Only one in the world, once again. It's one of our highest valued garnets in the entire vault. And you can get it home for $3.99 all in. Bearing in mind spessartite garnets just in general, so not even anywhere near this grade, spessartite garnets in general, regardless of their quality, regardless of the vibrancy of colour, they start at around about $1,000 a carat. Around $1,000 a carat for spessartite in general. This piece isn't just in general, this is top tier, best of the best, and then it's 3.66 carats. So even if I took this down to 1,000, it would be a bargain, but we're at 399. That's 133 on split here at number 4 today. Requested by Suzanne. Thank you, Suzanne. Amanda wanted to see 29, 30, 31 and 32, please. Okie dokie. So 29. Actually, let me bring this tray closer to me and we're going to go there. Oh, hello. Hello, 29. We're starting with is your Malawi. Nice choice. 1.42 carats. I've got 2 of these available as well, by the way, if you're after a matching pair. 2 chances. They both got the same lovely cut. They both got the same measurement, the same grade across the board. Excuse me. And these are, you have managed to, quite rightly so, you have managed to spot some of my sale pieces as well. So this, I will show you the savings that you can get with it today as I take it to just £9.99 all in. Can you believe that? For a Malawi as well. In terms of those classic reds that I was talking about earlier, yes, it's the most famous appearance and association with garnet, but even with them, there's individual origins that are known to be top tier in terms of their price. This is absolutely up there. Camellia garnet, Mandarin garnet. Look at the difference. Number 30 is the Camellia garnet, 73 points of a carat. This is the Mozambique material. And this, well, as you can see, you've got a different colour again, haven't you? You've got purple. I remember, actually, when this was first discovered, it's so nice to be able to have the memory of something big happening in the gemstone world where it could be, well, it's not so nice if a mine closes down, it's not so nice, but at least you were there in the moment to live it. Really exciting, though, when a gemstone gets discovered during your lifetime, because you're literally some of the first people to ever experience it and to know about it. And I remember when Camellia was found. It was a very exciting thing only a few years ago. They are, as you can imagine, though, incredibly limited with this luscious purple quality, but adored across the industry. This one's the only one that we have left, unfortunately, my darling, so it's, again, whoever gets there first. But with a Christmas clearance, £14.99 is all it takes to get this very piece. The one and only, this piece, home and into your collection. Then number 31 as well, Amanda. Number 31, a little firecracker that we've got here for you, which is this Mandarin garnet. Also only one chance available. Gosh, she's got sparkle, damn. Damn, very sparkly, great clarity. And this one's £9.99 for you at number 31. And then number 32 is your half a carat Mandarin again. in the pear shape. There we go. With also just one available left in the vault here today. And this one comes in. Oh, what a deal. £7.99. Great choices. Thank you, Amanda, for sending in those requests to us. Right, we are, goodness me, we're approaching 10 minutes to the end of this hour. So that means 10 minutes remaining of our garnets today before they all disappear, before all of the prices, obviously, I'm bringing to you disappear as well. So, and I haven't shown all of the garnets. Of course, I'm just bringing on the pieces that you're messaging in and saying, right, Emily, can I see number 10? Can I see number 12? They're immediately, as soon as I see your message, they're the stones I go to. So if there's a piece that you've seen in the list, you might be on the web or the app, and you're thinking, I want to have a look at that, let me know, message me in, send me the number, and I'll be able to bring it on very quickly before they all disappear. Right now, though, number 32 is that fantastic Mandarin. And then we will go, hello, mama. I've got to bring back number 1. I can't believe this is still here. I cannot believe this is still available. Low-grade material that's not as vibrant as this, that's under 1 carat, is still $1,000 per carat. This is 4.22 carat, one of a kind, and it is neon! Neon, I tell you, with a fancy shape, a fancy cut, all the passion, all the power, everything you dream of, and immediately being launched and taken down to 349 here today. But it is the only one in the world, of course. So good luck to you. Number 11 is coming in next. We've got, these are sale pieces as well, by the way. These Bikili opportunities. I know Roy managed to make the most of the other one earlier on. This is also a sale piece from that Madagascar material, and this is a huge one. This has got 2 available in stock, averaging 2.2 carats. 2.2 carats, so huge for this material to be. And because of the colour change, it boosts to natural phenomenon status and really holds a special place in the market. With a sale deal included, so this has previously been on at £299. £299 is now just £129 for you. That's it. £129 all in. £43 on a 3-way split pay, whichever way you choose to pay for it, whether you spread the cost across 3 months or not, you'll still get it home in the same amount of time. You'll get it home with your free certificate of authenticity. You've got a money-back guarantee until the end of January, so plenty of time to be able to see it and to play with it, especially in all of those different light sources, of course. With a natural phenomenon like this, it's really important that you experience the magic the stone has. Thank you, lovely. Can't believe there's 2 of those. From number 11 and then number 12 as well, was right next door. Okay, 1.35 in the pear shape. Ooh. Just a mixed light here in the studio. And even here we're starting to see those red flashes, aren't we? This one only in the world Christmas Boxing Day end of year clearance sale allows it to now go to £99.99 all in. As you can imagine, that is again a brand new low for you today. Good luck indeed. Number 25 I'm going to be bringing on as well. So number 12 was there, number 25 coming in. Oh, what's happened to it's stuck. There we go, I got it. Here we go. So this is... oh no! I didn't realise it was open. I'm so sorry. Bear with. They've all spilled out. Okay, what am I going to do? Can I spill them onto the Lazy Susan? Do apologise. Somebody's opened the box. There's loads of them. Gee whiz. Goodness me. Look at all of these. Okay, so this is the last box. This is the very, very last box that we have available of this material. So this is Madagascar Malaya garnet. Very significant because Malaya garnet is always known to usually be brown or orange. So you can imagine the delights when people are like, hang on, Malaya, brown and orange. is not brown or orange, this is pink. People thought it was a myth at first. So we're really lucky to be able to have some of these, but again, it is the last box available in our vault. And I'm going to whip it down straight in at £29.99 for you. I will put them back in the box, though, I promise. £14.99 on a two-way split pay. Here at number 25. Number 25 in this hour. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly, apologies, let's pop those all in there. I don't know who opened that box. They were obviously very intrigued to see them at the time. Can I do this? Yes, okay. Excuse fingers. It's like I'm passing you a Yorkshire pudding at a Christmas table. There we go. I'm actually going to put this box then straight onto the screen for you as well. So this one is number 21. And this is another fantastic opportunity of the Malawi material, that real legendary colour quality of the reds, but then nice big juicy quantity of them. So you've got over 5 carats, 5.2 carats as a minimum, goes up even more, and a quantity of stones with nice variation of cuts as well. As you can see in this one, there's pairs, there's ovals, and there is octagon steps to boot. And this definitely a sale piece for the whole lot. Oh, wow. For the whole lot. Now, think about it. Even here at Gemcollector, for one of these on its own, it's still going to be £20 to £30 after I'm done with it, isn't it? £20 to £30 for one, or in this case, because it's a clearance and a multi-buy discount to boot, £19.99 all in for the parcel for you here today, for the whole parcel. That is number 21. From 21, we then have number 23. Just go back to there we go. Number 23 is the 5 carats of the Nampula Mozambique garnet, also down to last of stock, with just 2 of these boxes left and available. And this one's £19.99 as well, or £9.99 on your two-way split pay, here at number 23. Okay. Where was I going? 26, yeah, coming in for you. 26, also back to the Malawi. Ooh, hello, you decadent beast. I love this. I love this. This is a 7mm octagon step. You could refer to it also as an Asher cut as well, couldn't you? At 2.2 carats, it is the only one. In the sale, it then comes down to £19.99. Here at number 26, you'll find this piece. And then 27 right next door, also a Malawi. So you can see those extra raspberries within the red as a secondary hue. So it really is adored across the world for that colour quality. This is the piece of number 27, 2.57 carats. And another only one available in the sale, under £20 here today as well. So if you're a garnet collector, if you love the beauty of the garnets, the broadness of the garnet world, this has been a fantastic hour for us to be able to see them, to experience them, to enjoy them, and certainly, of course, to collect them. Number 10 is where we're going. So that was 27. Number 10 is loading in. Ooh, once again, bright, that Spessartite pop, that real beam of a neon quality that so many of us absolutely adore. That's if we know about it. I totally understand if you're a new collector and you thought, oh, I thought garnets were a rich red. Yeah, they are. But then sometimes you can find this. Rarest types in the world. This particular piece is also going to be, ooh, brand new low, Nigerian Spessartite, now down today, under £50 for you. Oh no! I'm so sorry the sound wasn't in. That's so frustrating. I'm so sorry. Another spessartite garnet on your screen. This is the top tier material across all of the assessments. The carat weight, the colour, the clarity, you name it. And this is, goodness me, we're coming to an end. It's one of our last garnets to be enjoyed here today. We've got another hour coming up, 4 till 5 o'clock, a final hour of Gemcollector Live today. And it is the final hour of Gemcollector until we return on Boxing Day, because we are going to be off air for the next 2 days. But please do join me on Boxing Day. I'm having a pyjama party. I'm very excited. I'm going to be here in my pyjamas. Hopefully you're going to be all snuggled up at home in your pyjamas, eating your Christmas leftovers. And we're having a pyjama party, Boxing Day sale. It's going to be loads of fun. Loads and loads of fun. But for today, as our final, we've got 1 hour remaining of Gemcollector before Christmas. Our final hour that's about to load in for us is... It's all about organics. So there's going to be pearls, there's going to be shell, there's going to be amber. Very, very exciting and exclusive collector's opportunities in the sale for Boxing Day as well. So that's coming up very shortly. But before then, this one at number 5 on your screen. And just a moment or two left before everything in this hour completely disappears. I'm going to bring on number 6. Okay, number 6. A colour-changing garnet. Whoa. I can see the pinks coming out already. 2 chances available, both with the same measurement as well. Certified natural at 1.1 carats. And yours with the sale deal at £49.99. Can you see the reds and purples? That's magic, isn't it? £24.99 on a 2-way split pay as well. If you'd like to use that, you can get it home even easier, get it home even more affordably, and you always have a money-back guarantee. So if you get anything home you don't love it, please do send it back, genuinely. It's important that you adore your pieces. So if ever, getting the experience is always important. Get them home, get the experience, and if it's not for you, you absolutely can send it back within our money-back guarantee period, which is, at the moment, end of January, so loads of time. This piece, though, right here, right now, final piece of this hour, number 6, Bikili Colour Change Garnet. I'm going to go to a little break and then I will rejoin you for the last hour of the day, the last hour before Christmas, which is our Boxing Day sale of organics. See you soon.
Christmas video, see one, take one.
The executives of the Gemporia partnership are putting their heads together to create the perfect Christmas video.
So I've got an idea. Let's host Christmas here.
Here? As in at the studios?
How are we going to manage all that?
With some Christmas magic, of course.
This year, Christmas is happening at ours, and you're invited. From all of us to all of you. From behind the scenes to your screens. The Christmas elves have been working hard behind the scenes to bring festive joy.
Okay, so this is starting to look good. But what about fairy lights? Snow machine, some nibbles on the table. And we need messages from the presenters.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Well, this certainly looks like Christmas.
And we get to share it with them.
Wait, look, it's snowing.
Happy Christmas from your Gemporia partnership family. Join us here this year for Christmas.
It's where the world of gemstone collecting comes to life. Whether you're just starting out or you're already passionate about this rewarding hobby, we're here to inspire and guide you.
Our channel offers an incredible variety of gemstones from around the globe. From timeless classics like rubies and emeralds to rare and exotic gemstones, there's always something to spark your interest.
More than just a showcase, we aim to educate you by providing so much more insight into each gemstone's origin, history, and unique characteristics, making it easy to grow your knowledge and appreciation for this extraordinary hobby.
Gemcollector helps you build your collection and connect with a vibrant community of gemstone enthusiasts.
Go over to our website or download the Gemporia app to discover how rewarding gemstone collecting can be here with us at Gemcollector.
I have got some very exciting news. And who are you, I hear you ask? I'm Ben Gibbs. I've been a part of the Gemporia family for nearly 15 years now. I've worked across every channel in every role, pretty much. And now it's my absolute pleasure to share with you the fact that from January I'm going to be joining you on Gemcollector as your brand new presenter. I'm looking forward to getting to know each and every one of you. I'm looking forward to learning from all of our wonderful gem collectors out there, but mostly, you could argue, I'm looking forward to finally completing my Tweezer 101 training workshop. Speaking of which, I should probably get back to it. I will see each and every one of you in January.
At Gemcollector, we make expanding your jewellery collection both exciting and risk-free. Here's how. In our reverse auctions, the price drops as you watch. Call or bid online to secure your piece, and know that no matter when you bid, you'll get the final low price. We even combine your orders with one simple delivery charge per day, and it's all backed by our 30-day money-back guarantee. So you can enjoy your gem collecting hobby hassle-free.
Boxing Day, it's going to be big. It's going to be mega. The sales are absolutely ridiculous and definitely unmissable. So I'm hoping you're going to join me in your pyjamas with lots of leftover yummy food, and you're going to grab yourself some of those really special Boxing Day treats.
At Gemcollector, we take pride in bringing you only genuine gemstones sourced from around the world. Every gemstone you purchase comes with an authenticity card, giving you complete confidence in its quality and origin. Shop with peace of mind, know you're getting a true piece of nature's beauty.
We're pleased to announce that Gemcollector will be live between 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. This new daily schedule will provide fans with more opportunities to enjoy the excitement of our live shows across all of our platforms. We look forward to bringing you even more amazing deals and great products between 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. on Gemcollector.
Here at Gemporia, we always offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. But of course, with the festive period just around the corner, we're going to extend that all the way until the 31st of January. Items that you purchase between 17th of October through to December the 31st, they're going to qualify for this extended guarantee. Let's get your Christmas shopping done.
Watch Gemcollector live on Facebook and YouTube, or tune in anytime through our app and website. Stay up to date with the latest gemstone finds, exclusive deals and expert insights, wherever you are.
So one of the things that's really set us apart as a group of companies over the last 2 decades is actually having your feet on the ground. And as a group of companies, we've always made sure that that was our priority. We understand that being at a primary source, being able to actually go to a location, puts you in a very strong position. And that's why over the last 20 years, you've watched us go and find you diamonds from Canada, watched us go into Burma to score you some of the finest jade and some of the most incredible rubies, watched us go to Nepal for some of the most incredible kyanite that the world has ever seen, not to mention covering the whole of Southeast Asia, into Africa, dare I say it, going all the way to the North Pole as well. We are explorers as well as storytellers, but it is that exploration that allows us to really not only show you the best out there or the stories behind them, but to also present you with some of the finest gemstones at some of the finest prices. I would like you to take consideration next time you walk into a jewellery store or next time you go to a website that sells jewellery and ask yourself this. Have they been to that location? Do they know who cut that? Do they know who set that? Do they know everything about that individual stone? Because if they don't, they are nowhere near what we can achieve for you here at Jewellery Maker, Gemporia or Gemcollector.
I have got some very exciting news. And who are you, I hear you ask? I'm Ben Gibbs. I've been a part of the Gemporia family for nearly 15 years now. I've worked across every channel in every role, pretty much. And now it's my absolute pleasure to share with you the fact that from January I'm going to be joining you on Gemcollector as your brand new presenter. I'm looking forward to getting to know each and every one of you. I'm looking forward to learning from all of our wonderful gem collectors out there, but mostly, you could argue, I'm looking forward to finally completing my Tweezer 101 training workshop. Speaking of which, I should probably get back to it. I will see each and every one of you in January.
Ready to join Gemcollector? Here's a quick guide. First, go to gemcollector.com. Click the person icon in the top corner. Type your email address and hit continue. Fill in the short form with your email and a secure password, and hit create account. That's it. You're now ready to start your gem collecting hobby.
When we bring you a cut gemstone on any of our channels, you might just consider that something that's easy to do. You might just think that cutting a gemstone is something that can just be done by anyone around the world. You're wrong. Cutting takes a huge amount of intelligence, an incredible amount of maths and science to get right. Every individual gemstone has a different hardness, has a different refraction level, has a different way that it manages light, and also through different saturations and hues and tones, every gemstone has an individual technique for maximizing it. But what if I was to tell you the maths behind creating and cutting a gemstone is some of the most incredible detail that you would never ever consider? Do you know that there are specific ratios between having a gemstone cut, between the hue layer of the gemstone, between the girdle of the gemstone, the angles in which they are cut at, defining the amount of light that can come in or come out of a gem? Because we've been on your screens for the last 2 decades, you take it for granted. But next time you look on screen and you see something that's incredible, please consider not just the amount of time and the amount of effort that has been put into delivering that, but the amount of skills and expertise that we bring you every day here in our group of companies to deliver you excellence.
And we're back. It is the final hour of not just today, but it is the final hour before Christmas. I know, we're off air for 2 whole days, but I'm sure you're going to be busy, either relaxing, chilling out, maxing, eating all the yummy food. I'm sure you're going to be having a lovely couple of days, whatever it is that you're up to. And of course, Merry Christmas, I have to say to you, Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. But we are live, so today, this is the last hour of the day, and the next time we return, it'll be myself once again on Boxing Day for our pyjama party. I've literally, this wasn't the idea of management, by the way, this was totally my idea. I messaged manager Claire and I was like, Claire, on Boxing Day, I feel like everyone spends Boxing Day in their pyjamas and maybe with a bit of a sore head, and they're just like cozy on the sofa and they're eating yummy food and all the leftovers. So can I do that too? Can I do basically the whole of Gemcollector's show on Boxing Day? It's a massive Boxing Day sale, but I'm coming in my pyjamas and my slippers, and we're making it a pyjama party. I'm going to be doing a couple of like fun quizzes throughout Boxing Day sale, and I might be doing some giveaways for you as well. So I definitely would love to see you on Boxing Day if you're available 1 till 5. Before then, though, this is our last hour. This is our last hour, and it is a clearance as well. I've got to stress that to you. So if I load in the graphics, can you see? Boxing Day sale clearance, okay? But it's all featuring, the theme is organics. So whenever we're talking about the gemstone world, majority of gemstones, of course, are formed in the Earth's crust over millions of years, under heat and under pressure. They form with crystal structures and so on. If a gemstone, which is only a couple of materials that actually exist, if they are organic, it means that they are instead formed and grown by some sort of living being. So it could be the pearls that, of course, are created by the mollusks. It could be the shell, it could be the ambers that we have here, because they were created by ancient trees 75 million years ago. Ancient trees, as they produce their tree sap as an antioxidant and a self-defense, that tree sap then solidifies, and the oxygen, not the oxygen, the moisture kind of evaporates out of it, and over 75 million years they solidify into stone. That is your amber. That's, again, an organic material. And yes, Captain Sparky, absolutely, 100%. All about that, every day. So ambers, pearls, shells, we've got it all here for you, but it's really important to remember this is Boxing Day sale as well. The reason why I'm doing it now is, one, it's Christmas, why not? And two, on Boxing Day, as I mentioned, it's only 4 hours. I can only fit so much into that 4-hour sale. And so I wanted to, out of all the selections of opportunities that I could choose from for Boxing Day, I thought, I don't know which to choose. So instead, I thought, you know what? I'm just going to do a Boxing Day sale today as well. So you will be getting the best deals on these pieces, I can assure you. Karen Ann says, "Hi, Emily. I will join you on Boxing Day. However, eyebrows may be raised if I turn up at work in my pyjamas." Yeah, Karen Ann, she's always working here, there and everywhere. So you'd have to either keep getting changed or not be in your pyjamas. You could go in your pyjamas. There's a lady in the call centre right now wearing her pyjamas. They're fabulous red velvet Christmas pyjamas, but she's in there wearing pyjamas, answering the phones. Honestly, I don't judge. Jumping in though, so much to see. I'm going to start with these ambers because there is only 3 of them left. And I know that these have been really, really popular from the get-go. They are part of the museum collection. In terms of amber, I mean, I mentioned a second ago, it's organic. It's from 75 million years ago, ancient forest trees. It started producing this as tree sap, which is a really important part of their survival. It's their self-defense against, insects burrowing into them and so on. But the amazing property of amber means that it preserves anything that got trapped in it. It's preserved it perfectly from that moment in time. Okay, from that moment. So if I myself got covered in this ancient tree sap, the moisture evaporated, it solidified into a solid stone. As the moment that I literally got covered in that tree sap, I would be preserved. Everything, my skin, my hair, everything perfectly as it was in that moment. And so this is a really important gemstone to us as humans, to the knowledge that we have of our planet. Because of being able to do this, it's actually allowed us to learn about so much over all these years. We weren't there 75 million years ago. We didn't know what the world was like. We didn't know the plant life that might have existed back then. We didn't know necessarily about the animals and the insects that used to exist back then but are now extinct. The only reason that we do know about them is because we found them preserved in amber, so that we can research and so that we can learn about our wonderful world from that period of time. So this stone, single-handedly, most important gemstone in the world to our knowledge of our history, and it single-handedly taught us about over 11,000 different species of animal and plant life that existed way back then. 11,000. This is such an important material. But of course, when you normally see it in the gemstone industry or in the jewellery industry, they're the pieces that don't necessarily have too much life within them. They might have some leaves. They might have, lots of kind of like beautiful inclusions of leaves and bark. If you want a piece of amber that has an entire creature, an entire flower, an animal, those pieces are strictly reserved for either the highest bidders or purely scientific research. And so you hardly ever get to see them. To purchase, whether it's gemstones loose, whether it's in the jewellery world, you hardly ever get the chance to see them and purchase them. You have to go to a museum, you have to maybe find a private collector that's very, very rich, or again, you have to wait to be able to have access to them after the research has been complete. So the scientists have got the material, they conduct all of their experiments or their kind of proper, what's the word I'm looking for? Inspection. That's the word I'm looking for. They inspect the material, they get any information that they need out of it, get all of their learning from it, And then, after the fact, if you have the right connections, you will be able to purchase it from them. And so, as you can imagine, very hard to do. Here at Gemporia, we are very lucky that we do have that access. So we acquired these after they'd been researched by the scientists, and we had them on display in our museum. They've been part of our really exciting, one-of-a-kind collection for a long time. And here we are finally able to actually purchase them. But you can imagine they were very, very popular from the moment that they were launched here at Gemcollector, and they've now nearly all sold out. We only have in the entire vault 3 left. 3 pieces, that's it. And these are the 3 pieces, number 9, number 10, number 11. All 3 of them are one of a kind, so the one you see is the one you'll get. This one is number 9 at the moment, 18 by 15 mil, but regardless of size, it's not necessarily valued on size like other gemstones or on weight. It's actually valued on content with these pieces. And as you can see here, this is filled. It's not just one creature, one insect. You've got a whole party of different species within this piece, and these are real living beings from over 75 million years ago. It's one of the coolest stones you can ever see. And of course you can get it now. This is a clearance at the end of the day. You can get it with a free certificate of authenticity. There is a 3-way split pay option if you'd like to use that as well. Previously here with us at Gemcollector, for a bargain, taking it down, we went from 1,200 to just 299. But today, in this Boxing Day sale, I'm going to take this to the lowest price ever, and that is simply, oh yes, this is good, that is simply going to be 129 for you. £43 on a 3-way split, $62 if you're stateside, and again, lowest price ever for this very one and only piece in the world. I've got many collectors who've been eyeing these up and wanting them. Obviously, only 3 individual pieces are left in our vaults, and once they are gone, they are gone. Lydia, she's here. Lovely to see you, Gorge. I'm glad you got my email. Number 9 and 10, not a problem. So 9 is on the screen as we speak. Number 10 will be coming up next, and then number 11 will follow it. This one, number 9, and then I grab number 10 for you. Swap those over. This, if I reframe my camera a second. Hello there. This is the piece at number 10. Incredible to see this with the naked eye. Again, the pieces that are usually seen in the gemstone or the jewellery industry for sale, they are pieces that will not have big living beings preserved within them. On the odd occasion, you might see a piece that if you get really up close, and I've had this from collectors here at Gemcollector in the past, got home a piece of amber, they've got their own jeweller's loop, or one of our Gemcollector loops, and then looking at it under that magnification, they've been able to see these tiny little, what they look like, tiny little spots inside the stone. When they look at it under magnification, they realise that tiny spot is a tiny insect, but that's as as big as it gets. These are purely museum and scientific research pieces. This individual one at number 10, oh, I'll go a bit lower, 99. 99 all in, 33 and a 3-way split pay for this piece here for you today. Lydia in Ohio, congratulations, my darling. Fantastic choice. Fantastic choice. She managed to get the previous one at number 9, this one again at number 10, and then number 11 is coming on as the final one. Samantha in Shropshire, lovely to see you. I know you've requested number 9 and 10 as well. Lydia, number 9 and 10. Collecting Carmarthenshire, 15 and 23. Collecting West Yorkshire. Merry Christmas, Emily, to you and your baby Barney Bear and all. Thank you. Have a wonderful, loving, happy, healthy holidays. May we all find joy and peace on earth. Love from B. What a beautiful message. Thank you so much, my darling, and the biggest Merry Christmas to you too. Really appreciate that, and always having your company here at Gemcollector. Currently, you're doing a max headroom with your sound. What does that mean? I don't even know what that means. Teresa Mary, got to dash, wishing you a Merry Christmas and see you Boxing Day. Thank you for the gem reductions throughout. You're very welcome. It is my pleasure. And I look forward to seeing you at our pyjama party on Boxing Day. Right, number 11, final piece then of your fantastic amber. Final piece left in the entire vault. Another only one in the world, 30 millimetres. That is huge, of this natural material. And in the sale, let's take this down straight away. 129, that's 43 again on a three-way split here at number 11. So number 9 sold out, number 10 sold out. This is now the last one in the vault. And Carmarthenshire, number 15 shall be next, okay. These are really down to last chances now. Number 15, for example, we originally, because we went we went big, as we always do here at Gemporia, one of the great benefits and reason as to how we can bring you the best deals, we go big when we source a gemstone. Directly from the mine, directly from the oceans, we literally acquire as much as we possibly can in one go. And thank goodness we did it with this Queen Conch. Not only because, again, it's incredibly rare, it's really difficult to find, but we won't ever be able to get it again. It only comes from one place in the world. It comes from the waters of the Bahamas, right? One place in the world, just that coastline of the Bahamas where the Queen Conch lives. And, I mean, being able to acquire, being able to find the Queen Conch, goodness me, that's a miracle in itself. If you think these individual creatures, there could be thousands of them spawned, and only about 5 of them will ever make it to 1 year old. Only 1 of them out of those thousands will make it to about 5 years old. And if we're talking then being a queen, it's not 1 in thousands, it's 1 in 2 million. 2 million will ever actually make it to be a queen, which is when they're over 15 years old, within the waters, within the coastline of the Bahamas. You've got to think there's storms that wash up onto the land. That can, of course, affect them. There's lots of fishing that goes on there. The people there live and breathe from the waters. They eat from the waters, they work on the waters, so they can get caught up in nets, etc. So again, being able to make it to 15 years old, which is when they become a queen, that's when they become their biggest size, that's when they're the oldest you could possibly, it'd be like me and you living to 150, right? Being a queen, they start then developing their pink and peach colours, because for the first 15 years of their life, they're white. So finding this is extraordinarily difficult. And thank goodness we purchased big, as the biggest scale quantity that we could when we got it. But it has been made very clear we will never be able to get it again, because it only comes from that one place. It's only one individual supplier that we can talk to get it. And they've said that they will never sell to us again. It will take years for them to be able to find more of what they sold to us, i.e. these pieces. And they tuned in. We did the deal. They tuned into the show over on Gemporia and here at Gemcollector. And they saw the prices that we took the stones down to. And as much as we physically, we've grown as a partnership on the basis of making genuine gemstones affordable for everybody, that's what we will always do. But to them, they, of course, live and breathe the rarity of this material. And they, over the years, they've sold to the likes of Christie's. They've sold to the likes of the biggest designers in the world. And they've ended up going into pieces of jewellery that are sold for millions with Queen Conch in them. And they tune into Gemporia and they see us offering these pieces for a couple of £100. They weren't happy. And I totally understand that. They want to protect the value and the rarity and how special this is. They were not happy. We took them too low. And so they've said, we will not ever sell them to you again. So when we run out of the Queen Conch, we run out of the Queen Conch forever, okay? This one in particular is probably the most limited in physical stock left. There's only 3 available right now, 3 chances. And those 3 chances, I won't dilly-dally, I'm just going to take it straight down, £14.99, £7.50 on a 2-way split pay, number 15 for your last opportunity of this lovely oval 13 by 18 millimetre Queen Conch material. Whilst we're on the subject of the Queen Conch, because of course we are limited across the different sizes and designs as well, I'm going to bring on for you, oh my word, these are fantastic. The big star buys, number 2 and 3. Number 2, the single largest piece of the entire collection. Look at the colour! Oh my goodness. They are completely white in their youth. As they grow older, they get bigger, the shell gets thicker, and you can see that growth in those layers. Just like the rings or the layers within a tree trunk, as it grows bigger, older, stronger, those layers are basically expanding, and you can count those layers and see how old it is. It's the same with your natural shell. Those layers have built up, going from the youth being white for the first 15 years of its life, and then it's only after 15, at their grand old age of OAP, do they start to form the horns on their shell that look like a crown. They start to then transform into this beautiful delicate pink, delicate peach, and that colour gets stronger and stronger as they get older. This is then the biggest of the lot, completely natural, certified for free as all of our gemstones are, and a big old star buy opportunity. This would undoubtedly be one of my top recommendations of all the stones. If you came to me and said, right, I'm only going to purchase one stone today, Foxy, which one would you recommend? In terms of urgency, I would say this one, 100%. Rarity, definitely already tick that box, but urgency as well comes into play with this. I might be able to, source you another topaz in the future. I might be able to source you another emerald in the future, but I will never be able to source you more of this. This particular one, being the biggest, as you can imagine, also definitely the most expensive. Bargain, though, as we took it down previously to $199. And again, I chuckle to myself because I think, right, where else has ever actually had this for sale? Okay, Christie's, Bonhams, Tiffany's, Levian. Set into an exquisite brooch, a pendant, a necklace. $500,000. The famous Christie's brooch, I believe, was well over $1 million. Featuring Queen Conch. Obviously smaller pieces as well. We're talking pieces that are about 10 millimetres in size. A couple of them, but 10 millimetres. This is one ginormous piece. And at $199 already a bargain, but you can get it instead. Oh my goodness, as my top recommendation for urgency, for rarity, for beauty, for exquisite uniqueness as well, as a pink and peach shell, the queen of the ocean. As it spins round there, you might just be able to capture some of its magical luster as the light ripples across the surface of this fantastic natural organic nacre. And some of the final chances in the world, you can get it under 50 today. Once again, there is a split pay if you'd like to use it, so $24.99 to spread it across 2 months. Certified and very much last chances. I didn't know that. So, Countess Monkey says, you're doing a max headroom with your sound. Repeating the end of some words sound like you're doing a stutter rap. Max Headroom was an artist, computerised, I think, but when he spoke, it would stagger, i.e. Max Headroom. Was that me, or was that the buffering? Was that me just stuttering? Because I know I do stutter. Apparently, it's a common thing with ADHD. If you've got like so many millions of things going on in your head constantly all the time, like I'm speaking a sentence now, there's another 5 sentences also I'm saying in my head. It's just the way that my brain is. Sometimes that is a very common thing. Apparently it does make you stutter because your brain's trying to figure out which words to get out. Right, number 2 on your screen. Number 3. Oh, look at this. This one's then carved as well. Carved material. And it's got a pre-drilled hole right at the top there. You don't have to use that, of course, but imagine one day, could be now, it could be 10 years from now, you would like to make this into a piece of jewellery. You can absolutely do that with ease because it's been pre-drilled by our professionals who've also carved it. Thick as ever, really emphasising the grand old age and the size of these queen conch that they get to. This one's 45 by 32 millimetres. The pink, the peach, we can see it there, beautifully then displayed and almost boosted and elevated with the carving that it's been given. And this one, I don't even want to say this out loud. This is criminal activity. This is criminal activity. What am I doing? If you do not own a queen conch, you have to. You've got to make the most of being able to get one of these. And if you're thinking, right, there's literally only a couple of auctions left, that each auction only has a couple in quantity left, I've got to get one. Which one do I go for? Let's say you're maybe adhering to a budget as well. This is the one. This is your chance to tick it off your list as a collector, as a connoisseur, as somebody who is building up their own legacy of the finest and rarest treasures on the planet. If you don't get one of these today, they're going to sell out. And the only other chance you'll ever have to be able to purchase a queen conch is if you spend tens of thousands with one of those big designers in the future when they're able to find more. That's the facts of it, okay? That is the facts of it. Just for this Boxing Day sale today, you can get this under £30. Yeah, I know. Criminal. I do feel guilty. But my constant desire to make sure these genuine gemstones are affordable for everybody and can be enjoyed across our community, that's always going to override it, and so I have done that price. Hertfordshire immediately. She's got 6 of them, you superstar! Well done, Hertfordshire. Are you going to be selling some of these on? I know a lot of our collectors do that. We have collectors that are investing, selling on, and collectors that are, you know, creating their jewellery with them, building their legacy, whichever your reason. Big well done. This one at number 3. Thank you, thank you. Candice Moggy says, I think it's buffering. Karen says, I think it's the line. It's been happening at on Gemporia as well. Oh dear. Well, our team have been aware of a lot of buffering today, so I do apologise about that. But as always, massive thank you to you for bearing with us. West Yorkshire. Hi, Emily. Got a sphalerite for my son. I read up just now. You said it has some zinc in it. I've managed to buy it. Many thanks, Emily. Love B. Yes, you're absolutely right. It does have zinc in it. Zinc is the main element within it that gives it its lovely colour. Super rare gemstone, so big bravo being able to get hold of one of those beauties. Well done there. That's West Yorkshire. Hello to Nalini, of course. She says, hi, Foxy. Merry Christmas to you and the Gem Collector buddies. Hope you have a wonderful winter break and looking forward to seeing you on Boxing Day. Thank you, God. It's only 2 days, don't you worry. So it's just Christmas Eve and Christmas Day we're off air, and then I will be back with you on Boxing Day for our Boxing Day pyjama party. Live on Gem Collector. It's going to be a Boxing Day sale. Pyjamas, of course, are welcome. We're going to be comfy and cosy, eating all the Christmas leftovers, and we're going to be having some jolly good fun. Let me tell you that. We're having jolly good fun. Right, we are at number 3. So we've only got 1 queen conch left to bring on for you from our entire stocks, and then we've sold out. It's number 7. This one's then carved into the double fish. So as you can imagine, it's really kind of paying homage to the location in which these are found. The only place in the world where you can find the queen conch is the Bahamas, the coastline of the ocean around the Bahamas. And everybody, the culture over in that part of the world is all around the ocean. People either live and work on the land in terms of hospitality and all the tourism industry, and they'll be serving the fresh seafood, or they'll be working on the waters in their fishing boats, physically collecting all of that lovely seafood for the hospitality. So everything is completely around that way of life. And so this is something that you'd see everywhere you went in the Bahamas. So beautiful carving, really, again, respecting the location in which this has come from. And with only a couple left in our entire vault, only a couple left in the world, this one is also coming down to £14.99. How many have I got? 5. Okay, well, considering in the last auction, Nalini checked out 6 in one go. If there's only 5 left in total with this one, you can imagine they're probably not going to last very long at all, are they? It's here at number 7 for your literally last piece of the queen conch to bring on for you. Good luck indeed. Thank you, my lovely. Back then to Collector in Carmarthenshire. You requested number 23 next. So 23, I've got it. The South Sea cultured pearl coming in for you. Not a problem at all. South Sea cultured pearl, number 23. Oh, it's a big one. And it's Australian as well. It's the Australian waters. You don't see these very often. The South Sea pearl in general, known to be the dominating force of the industry's finest pearls, the biggest pearls as well, because the South Sea cultured pearls come from the largest oyster. In terms of a pearl-producing oyster, the largest pearl-producing oyster is the oyster Pinctada maxima, and they, again, with their giant bodies, their shells can be up to around 6 inches, sometimes even up to 9 inches. They end up producing these really, really impressive sized pearls. So this one, 10 by 11 mil. If you think the average is about 4 mil. For an Akoya pearl, they're usually under 1 mil. No, not under 1 mil, just over 1 mil, sometimes about 2 or 3. This isn't an 11mm material. There's only 2 available though, and from Australian waters, the most difficult to get your hands on, I can assure you. But yours today, £19.99 for those last 2 pieces. £19.99 for the last 2 in our vaults there. Thank you to Carmarthenshire. Thank you, Teresa Mary. Oh, okay, so it was the buffering. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Number 25 has sold out. I'm not surprised at all. Again, this was the only one that I had left. And it's gone to Collector in West Yorkshire. Well done, my lovely. Beautiful oval shape piece of mother of pearl. That fantastic shell, that fantastic lustre that we adore our pearls to have. This one's got it in masses, hasn't it? And you've just, oh, my word. You've just got this for £14.99 as well. Officially sold out. Congratulations. Great choice there. I'd love to see more of these, but as you can imagine, they are very difficult to get your hands on. Right, from this wonderful piece, again, sell out, sell out, sell out. We have a huge box. Let me grab this box for you. The humongous box of South Sea pearls at number 4. This comes in a delightful display case. Now this one is our studio sample, so apologies, it has got the stickers and everything still on it. Let me just see if I can move that sticker. There we go. And you get so many pearls in this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11! 11 pearls. Gee whiz. And they are Baroque pearls as well. So as much as the kind of distinguished association of pearls across the industry is always that legendary round, it turns out not actually that easy to find because, again, it's organic. So these aren't stones that are like diamonds. We can cut them into a round brilliant. You don't cut a pearl into a round. It literally comes out of the shell, completely organic as Mother Nature has created it. And so round, if you have a perfect round especially, they will be the most expensive pearls in the world. But then anything in between sits probably in the in between kind of prices, then depending on sizes and qualities. But then it boosts back up in value if you have organic shape to the max, where they're actually called Baroque. So Baroque, I mean, these are really, really popular in the industry with big designers as well that have been working with them and in their fantastic jewellery. And it is where, instead of it being a perfect round, it will then, as I mentioned, it can go slightly down in value if it's just off of a round, but it goes back up in value if instead it's the opposite. So it needs to be the wildest, most wiggly, organic kind of shape. That is what you've got here, the Baroque status. These pieces are platinums and silvers in their colour, and they are pre-drilled for you as well, by the way, so they look fantastic in this case. This is how you'll get it home, so you can have it in the case and you can keep it in the case. On display, looks fantastic. But if you wanted to take one of them out, two of them out, all of them out, in fact, you can do that and easily thread them up with their pre-drilled holes. For the last few cases, it is again a Boxing Day sale, and so what I can do is this. Oh my word. Previously on at 249. 129 for you today, or 43 on a three-way split. Here at number 4 for the last few cases that we have in our stocks. Good luck indeed to you. In terms of box sets, they're always going to offer you fantastic value for money, of course. And the other box set right next door at number 5 has been very, very popular. So I'm just going to swap these over and pop this one, if I stand that up, straight onto your screen for you as well. So it's number 5. You get 7 individual pearls, and these are large pearls as well, aren't they? These are large, and they're round. I mean, look at the perfect pearlescence, the perfect roundness, and again, grandeur of size being 10 millimeters in their ginormous scale. This selection of 7 are, I'm just going to double check this. Yep, they are also pre-drilled for your convenience as well, and for the whole set, it's another under £100 deal. In complete reality, real world retail pricing, you wouldn't even get one of these pearls for that price. If you were here at Gemcollector, you would get one of these pearls, maybe £50. Certainly not 7 of them for under 100. So again, well done for making the most of this. This one being number 5 on your screen. Thank you, my lovelies. From number 5, I have number 13. We've got another, going back to those Baroques, those fancy wiggly shapes, those really organic, proper exciting shapes as well, because they're almost like a feast for the eyes. Number 13, the biggest, oh my word, wow, the biggest Baroque you could ever possibly dream of. This is extraordinary, isn't it? 27 millimetres by 16 millimetres. I'd love to have this as a pendant on my neckline. Can you imagine? And the colours. If we know pearls traditionally to always be the white association, why don't we see these colours? Why does the world not know that you can get pearls in pink and green and yellow and blue? Simply because they're the rarest. They're the hardest to come by. And yet you've got it here. This is a freshwater pearl, a Baroque pearl, a ginormous pearl. It is the biggest in the vault. And it, again, is here in the sale for you today. You can imagine this being set into a fantastic designer piece of jewellery, perhaps a pendant or a brooch. You can get this. Forget spending thousands on it, because you can get this here with me today. Look at those colours. Oh, my word. For under 100 again. 33 on your 3-way split pay. And I've got 2 of them available. The one that's actually on your screen right now is the one that's in the stock image. So if you're watching on the website, if you're watching on the app, you'll be able to scroll through all the stones in this hour. And the stock image for this auction is actually this stone. But there are two in quantity that I have available. And so the other one, it's going to have the same size, it's going to have the same fantastic rainbow of colours and all the lustre. But the shape, of course, the nature of the Baroque is that it is a completely one-of-a-kind organic shape. So the shape will be slightly different. Thank you for your Merry Christmas wishes. Thank you. Hello to Maria. Yes, not a problem. Satvir. May I see number 8, please? Let's do it, shall we? Let's do it. So, if I scroll back up here a second. Right. We're talking top tier valuations now. Top tier valuations. Number 1 and number 8 are both of these very different, as you can imagine, but both of these are the highest graded pearls in the entire vault. Excuse me. They are the highest graded pearls literally in the world, right? And pearls, as you can imagine, because as we can see here, they can be so different. They are so varied. Different waters, different species of the pearl producing mollusks, so many different colours, different sizes, different shapes. There's actually like over 200, maybe even nearly 300 grades of pearl that exist. Once you actually break it down to the size, in terms of measurement, the shape, any kind of blemishes or pitting on the stone, what the colour is, the lustre of it, the shininess of it, the orient of it, all of those things have to be factored in. So there are hundreds of different grades of pearls that exist. Out of all of those hundreds, these two, number 1 and number 8 in this hour, these are the highest valued, highest graded pearls in the world. So I'm going to start with number 8. There's 2 of these available in stock that obviously match. They're 10.5 mil. So talking just about size for a second, the average is 4. If you find a pearl that is over 7 mil, it goes into the luxury category of grading. And as soon as it's over that 7 mil, the prices on the market just rocket, like really, really rocket. So this is in that status of size. It's so lustrous. It's so flawless, lustrous, that shininess that, again, it's natural. It's not shiny because it's been polished by a lapidrist. This is literally as it comes out of the shell. It's all down to the quality of the nacre. That shininess is another part of its grading, and this is so shiny. I can see my face. I can literally see my face in this perfectly. Completely flawless. I'm just going to get my pearl holder because it will roll away, because another thing is it's round, certified perfect round, every single angle absolutely perfectly round. Let me just do this for you. This is the piece at number 8. Natural 10.5 mil freshwater pearl. And if you have the highest quality of luster, you end up seeing then this rainbow start to come out. That's what they call the orient of the pearl. If the luster grade is top tier quality, the pearl will start to actually absorb some of the light. So as you can imagine, most of the time, pearls being an opaque gemstone, light will hit the pearl and it will just bounce off of it, right? It will bounce off of it, or it's slightly it will stay on the surface and start to curve around it. If a pearl is this grey, that top level of nacre, the light doesn't just hit the stone and then, stay on the exterior. It starts to actually be able to travel through the layers, so it can break from the skin of the pearl and start to get into it. If it can do that, that means there's a level of translucency to the nacre, the natural protein that these are made out of. If the light can get through that first layer of nacre, that's when it starts to separate and it starts to break from being a ray of white light. We know white light is actually made up of the 6 spectral hues, right? Or the colours of the rainbow that we get to see. If it can get through that first layer, this light will start to separate and split, and therefore you'll start seeing the greens, the blues, the yellows. And that's absolutely what we've got here today. This is number 8. There's 2 only available in the world. Highest possible grade you can imagine. Previously on with us at £299 for a bargain. That was a real bargain in comparison to the real valuation of this. But you can get this today in the Boxing Day sale for the lowest price ever. Lowest price ever for this piece, lowest price ever here at Gemcollector, lowest price ever for anything of this calibre at Gemporia, lowest price ever, obviously, in the world for something like this. £33 on a 3-way split. Comes in a nice little suspension stand for you as well. All certified for free. And it'll be here as your pride and joy at number 8. Right. Good luck indeed. Number 1. That same highest grade in the world, we're about to load in at number 1. However, this one's then even more highly valued, even more rare, because it takes that highest grade and then it's bigger and the colour. When would you ever expect? When would you ever expect to see a purple natural pearl? This can only occur if you have the likes of, you may have seen the black-lipped oyster, the Tahitian pearls perhaps, those amazing silver and grey and platinum pearls. If you have a black-lip oyster or a Tahitian oyster, something with a similar kind of shell, similar kind of species, which are rare in their own right, then you have one that is incredibly healthy, very well looked after by the pearl farmers, and you have them living in the absolute best environment. 1 in a million will, instead of producing some sort of grey, they will produce a purple. And that is what you've got here today. A flawless, giant 15.5 millimetre ginormous pearl. A purple freshwater, once again completely natural. The size being 15.5 mil, I mentioned. 4 mil is the average, 7 mil is the max. If it's over 7 mil, it goes into the luxury category. Completely different prices over 7 mil. Every millimetre can then gain thousands of pounds in value. This is 15.5, it's the biggest you will ever expect, especially with a perfect round. And this piece, £10,500 recommended retail price. Previously on with us here at Gemcollector, it was taken down to 1799 for a sale deal. Oh my word. If I could get this, I would absolutely have this, and I would probably try and then resell it. I wouldn't want to, for collector's reasons, but I'll be honest. I think we'd all be tempted. looking at the valuation of it, looking at the lack of pearls that are available in the market, the demand has gone up massively in the last few years. So more people want them, and yet, because of COVID, hardly any pearls actually available for sale. Because COVID happened, pearl farmers couldn't work, they couldn't extract the pearls, so there was a huge lack of pearls coming onto the market. And it's affected years and years and years worth of pearl trading. Even still now, pearls are far more difficult to find and to get your hands on, and more expensive. So this would definitely be something I'd probably be tempted to think, I could sell this tomorrow and make a nice little juicy chunk of change. However you enjoy this, it is the top tier, highest grade and highest value piece in our vault. And it's here at number 1. Good luck to you. Thank you as always for joining me here today. It's a pleasure to have your company. It is the last show before Christmas. It is the last hour of the day, the last show before Christmas. And so in 3 minutes, when it turns 5 p.m, I will officially be well, I say going home, I'm not. I'm actually going to deliver some Christmas presents around town. But I'll be off, and I will say Merry Christmas to you, and then I hope you can join me when I return to Gemcollector and we go live on Boxing Day. So we're going to be off air tomorrow, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, so it's just for 2 days. We're going to be off air, and then when we go back live on Boxing Day, 1 o'clock, till 5 o'clock, it's just that 4 hours. It is a pyjama party, so I hope you can join me on Boxing Day, all snuggled up in your pyjamas with some leftover Christmas yumminess, and we're going to have a pyjama party, lots and lots of fun. But as you can imagine, it's Boxing Day, so the entire show is a sale. The entire show is a massive, massive sale as well. So please do join me if you're available on Boxing Day for sale, for bargains, for treasure, and for some jolly good fun as well. And hopefully in your pyjamas if you can. Right, we are here at number 1 that's on the screen at the moment. Number 12, I'm going to bring in for our lovely Satvir just before everything disappears today. Oh, excuse me. So number 12. Yes, another fabulous box set. Oh no, I've picked up the wrong one there. Bear with. There we go, I've got it. Another fabulous box set where you're also going to make the most of multi-buy discount as well. So you get 2 gemstones in there. Both of them are 8mm South Sea culture pearl, so that top tier legendary pearl of the luxury market. That's the South Sea, and that's what you're getting. They are natural as well. They've not been bleached, so you're going to be able to really enjoy their natural beauty. I know I say bleaching purely because that is, really common in the industry. And you're going to get them. You are going to get them, my lovely, for your bargain. Boxing Day sale deal. £29.99. It's number 12. Thank you, Savvy. Thank you, Emily, for a lovely show. Merry Christmas to you and yours, beautiful, from Satvir. Thanks, Gorge. Becky says, Merry Christmas, Foxy. Merry Christmas, my darling. Gemcollector comes to an end at 5 p.m. every day, and there's only 30 seconds until it hits 5 p.m. So once again, I must say, Happy Christmas to you. Merry, Merry Christmas, or Happy Holidays. Even if you don't celebrate Christmas, I'm sending you lots of love, lots of well wishes, and I do hope that you have a lovely couple of days. With Gemcollector not going live for the next 2 days, sometimes it's a bit weird, isn't it? But like I said, I'm really excited to join you back here on Boxing Day with our pyjama party, 1 p.m. until 5 for a Boxing Day sale, and lots of fun, lots of bargains, lots of fun. Until then, though, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Gemcollector is live every day from 1 p.m. till 5 p.m. Join us on Facebook, YouTube, our app, or our website to discover stunning gemstones, exclusive deals, and expert insights wherever you are.
Boxing Day, it's going to be big. It's going to be mega. The sales are absolutely ridiculous and definitely unmissable. So I'm hoping you're going to join me in your pyjamas with lots of leftover yummy food, and you're going to grab yourself some of those really special Boxing Day treats.
At Gemcollector, we want to make your life as straightforward as possible. That's why you can enjoy a 30-day money-back guarantee, just 1 P&P charge no matter how many times you order in a day, and a free telephone number for hassle-free shopping. Gem buying made simple.
I have got some very exciting news. And who are you, I hear you ask? I'm Ben Gibbs. I've been a part of the Gemporia family for nearly 15 years now. I've worked across every channel in every role, pretty much. And now it's my absolute pleasure to share with you the fact that from January I'm going to be joining you on Gemcollector as your brand new presenter. I'm looking forward to getting to know each and every one of you. I'm looking forward to learning from all of our wonderful gem collectors out there, but mostly, you could argue, I'm looking forward to finally completing my Tweezer 101 training workshop. Speaking of which, I should probably get back to it. I will see each and every one of you in January.
Christmas video, scene one, take one.
The executives of the Gemporia partnership are putting their heads together to create the perfect Christmas video.
So I've got an idea. Let's host Christmas here.
Here? As in at the studios?
How are we going to manage all that?
With some Christmas magic, of course.
This year, Christmas is happening at ours, and you're invited. From all of us to all of you. From behind the scenes to your screens. The Christmas elves have been working hard behind the scenes to bring festive joy.
Okay, so this is starting to look good. But what about fairy lights? Snow machine, some nibbles on the table. And we need messages from the presenters.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Well, this certainly looks like Christmas.
And we get to share it with them.
Wait, look, it's snowing.
Happy Christmas from your Gemporia partnership family. Join us here this year for Christmas.